Okay.
There we go.
Thank you so much. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It all depends upon your location. To my brothers and sisters, my queens and kings around the globe, I want to take this special moment to welcome each and everyone. As you all know, God brought each and everyone here this evening. At this moment, I am going to hand it over to Queen Joyce Hicks. Please proceed.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. We're so excited on tonight, and welcome to Julie Pierre's Empowering Humanity. We are so excited tonight. We have a power-packed webinar tonight, and we're just excited that you're here on tonight, Wednesday, November 6th, 2024. And our topic for tonight is the unlimited possibilities. What great possibilities we have that we are in an awesome place that we are in right now. We are just so excited to have you here. We just thank you all for coming on tonight to share with Julie. And we are blessed to be in the place that we're in. Like I said, we have a power-packed webinar on tonight. We want to have some fun, some education, and to just sit here and chat that you can learn so much and that you'll be informed on what's going on with us here in ONPASSIVE. And at this time, I'd like to introduce my co-host and co-moderator, Sister Debbie McCormick. Debbie, if you come on and introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Greetings, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to this lovely webinar. I'm co-moderating with my sister Joyce Hicks, and we're so honored and blessed to have each and everyone who has signed in today. I'm not going to take too much time. I just want to send my warm greetings from the warm city of Chicago. Back to you, Sister Joyce.
Thank you, Debbie. We're neighbors, so I love that. And one day we're going to meet in person, and we have that plan. So that'll be so awesome. And we're going to just continue on tonight. And we'd like to start with Julie Piere. She brings an awesome mindset, and she's going to talk on tonight about mindset and about the unlimited possibilities. So thank you, Julie. The mic is yours. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome. Today, I would like to base my mindset on life's endless possibilities. Oftentimes, our struggles make it hard for us to see and believe in the possibilities that life offers us, even when these possibilities are quite obvious right now. The struggles we face can sometimes blind us from seeing the bright side of life. It makes it look like it's impossible for us to live that life we have always dreamed of and what was promised by our CEO. But I believe that there is always that possibility of living that life we've always dreamed of. We only need to look past our struggles, especially the ones that we have been faced with. While we unconsciously let these struggles, our own and ONPASSIVE, we let them limit or distort our view of life. I believe our struggles are not there for such. These struggles are there so we can discover our true potential and be our best. There are possibilities even in our darkest nights. So when stress, worry, or trouble seems to be weighing us down, pull ourselves up, and even in these dark moments, be positive. Being positive is one practice that really helps us have clarity in the dark when life seems really rough. Life's possibilities allows us to push forward get better empowered, and educate ourselves and live inspired. Having knowledge and staying engaged is the possibilities that awaits us and is out there is also a great motivation, and it gives us hope for better days. Be open-minded, fill yourself with positivity, and you will be amazed at all there is out there for us and all that we will be able to do with them. A mind filled with the negative will barely ever see anything good out of life. It will only see the limits, and limits really are our own creation. We all deserve to see these possibilities offered to us and to be part of them. And seeing them really is a chance we can, and only you can make that choice. So choose wisely. Wake up every morning and seek to be better than you were yesterday. Open your eyes to the endless possibilities that will come your way and seek to make the best out of it. But the big problem is our consciousness. Our consciousness, which means the way we think, the way we live, the way we believe, the way we react, our behavior, all that is our consciousness, which is our life.
Julie, you're muted. You're muted.
Don't know what happened, sorry. The content of the consciousness makes consciousness. This content has been put together through time. It isn't one day's acquirement. Our brain is a result of time. It is easy today to get dragged down by all the negativity and darkness hanging over us like an ominous cloud. The economy, unemployment, etc. Why don't the world broadcast the good news in as much as the bad? Good news does usually not make headline news, but it's out there. Even in the midst of all the stress and worry and negativity, people all around us are pulling themselves up, opening their minds to new ideas and possibilities, taking advantage of the opportunities that are out there and doing amazing things with the little they have. And if they can, with the little that they have, think of all the things we would be able to do. The world situation is what it is. Each one of us have our own personal situation. Whining about it will never change it. But for each one of us, what are we going to do? What are we conditioning our minds to do about our situation, about the world at large? Our lives are filled with endless possibilities. We just have to open our minds to see them. This means making smart choices. We should choose to look onto the brighter side of life. We can choose to react or not. In everything we do every day, we have a choice to make. Are we going to be great, or are we choosing to be mediocre? Why not choose to be great? Why not wake up every morning and ask yourself, what are you going to do today that is different and better than yesterday? Why not open your eyes to the endless possibilities that exist when you make a commitment to life, the life that you dream of living? The thing is, we still live in a world filled with opportunities. In fact, we have more than an opportunity. We have an obligation to spend our time and treasure doing great things, to find ideas that matter and to share them, not to outshine or outdo each other, but to push ourselves and those around us to demonstrate gratitude, insight, and inspiration, to take risks and to make the world better by being amazing. It is not easy. If it was, everyone would do it, but it takes heart, it takes practice, it takes determination. It takes a different mindset. But living a positive, active, oriented life brings us much more than it takes out of us. So if you have decided to go for it, ask yourself, why do I want to do it? How can I make every day better in this world? What are the endless possibilities I can envision today for my life and the world at large? The possibilities are endless. Thank you very much for listening. Back to you, our moderator, Joyce Hicks.
Wow, thank you, Julie. That was beautiful. Endless possibilities, and it's all about mindset. And I love what you said. What are you going to do? What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to be great, and are you going to choose to be different? But whatever you do, make the choice and choose a mindset that brings positivities and that leads you to endless possibilities. Thank you again so much, Julie. We appreciate you for that mindset, and we take that in, and we're going to run with it for sure. And we're just going to keep moving on tonight. And like I said, we have a packed and an awesome guest list here on tonight. We're excited to have everyone here that's speaking on tonight. And we're going to start with my big brother, my brother from another mother. And I love this person. He gives from his heart, and he just never stops giving. And I think about this as glue, and like I think of him as a part of the glue that keeps everything running and keeps everything going. And he would give you the shirt off of his back. He shares, he's funny, he's smart, but he loves everyone and he wants to help everyone in the world. And his heart is as big as the size of Texas. And this is none other than my brother, Marty DeGarmo. Marty, we love you, appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you do and how you continue to share and to give. And you shine the light on so many. So tonight, the mic is yours, and we're going to have some fun and have have your way and say what you need to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you. That was a little over the top. I was looking for Asheville Horror when you were talking. Anyway, about Julie had talked to me about today, and we've been working on all different stuff, and we all think about the same because we're in the same company, and because we were connected from the heart, it's easier to communicate with each other. Limitless. 100% right. The mindset part of it today, I talked about my journey. In fact, I probably spent 25 minutes too long talking about it. But the point is, I found out in life, and I remember reading this, that you're always 100% correct. If you believe you can, you will. And if you believe you can't, you won't. We have a big advantage over, my opinion, over 99.999% of the people in the world, because we have to do a very little effort to achieve the dreams of our life, to be able to do things that we've only hoped for as a little kid or as we got older. Then we hit the 50s and 60s and we think, this is as good as it gets. Maybe I'm not going to get that. At 59, I found this company found me. And I realized at that time, this could take me the rest of the way. Not only me, but anybody I'm acquaintance with in this company. And that's what made it unbelievable. But limitless, as far as the company goes, I think about all the criteria when I was going through businesses online for 25, 30 years. And what they always said is find something that people want, give it at a half decent price. And if you can learn how to drive traffic, you drive traffic, you reinvest in yourself. And if you're one of the 1 or 2% on the planet, you're going to do very well. Didn't like the odds. I thought I could do it, but there was a big downfall for me as I couldn't bring anybody with me and I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea of using people. Everybody works in a pyramid. Of course, they call things pyramids, but if you're working at work and you're working like a mule and your president's going on vacation 3 times a year, that's a pyramid. But what happened with ONPASSIVE is I looked at have a product that will be in high demand. Check. He wants to pay people as much as he legally can. I have never heard that sentence in my 64 years on this planet, okay? I've never heard a CEO say, well, I want to pay as much as I legally can. It almost doesn't sound real. If you say it to somebody outside of ONPASSIVE, they're going to put you in the hospital, okay? Because nobody hears that. And then on top of that, what happens? Well, any business you're in, if you could become one of the 1 or 2% and you master that, whatever, you're limited because you're going to hit a limit. You're going to hit a ceiling. It's not going to go any farther. Because Mr. Mufara said, well, I'm going to make the products and your availability unlimited. So while you're building, he gives you more to build with. So you're building and building and multiplying and building and multiplying and building. And that by itself it's a gift that we will not understand until we get living it. I'm telling you, it could be unbelievable. And what I wanted to do is because I hear people talk for 6 years, 5 years, 6 years about how much money we're going to make, how much I'm going to get. I don't like talking about money, really, although most of us came in there for that reason originally. I did too. I'm broke as you could get. But there's so much more to ONPASSIVE. And when you realize, if you take the time, and you realize the part of the money-making part of it is a done deal. What we're really doing is preparing ourselves for the abundance. What are we going to do with it? How are we going to act? Who can we give it to? And I know people say, oh, I don't know about that. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, we have people that think time equals money. I've been in this thing 4 years. I better make 10 grand a month. I don't know what planet they came from. I'm not putting people down, but there's no magic wand. You have to sell something to make an income. Sales create profit. But we have a huge advantage. Why? We can have the traffic driven to us. We will buy a product and we're going to be able to buy traffic, which is a product, and use AI traffic to come to you. And when they say targeted, and Collins knows this as well as anybody here, it's when if you see advertisement now on Facebook, you didn't ask for that. It just shows up. It's random. You don't even know what it's about. You don't, and you go through, as soon as you can, you hit the skip button. That little bit of seconds, that 10, 20 seconds, somebody or some company paid for that. A lot of money, especially if they come on the beginning of an ad. A lot of money. If you go to Google, first 3 items, first 2, if you look to the left of them, are yellow. Got a little yellow dot. Those are sponsored. Somebody is selling their own child to pay for that. It's a lot of money. Anything under that is SEO, where they learn how to use keywords so that they can be upgraded in the search engine. And people think, well, I got the most beautiful site in the world. I told this story before. A guy had a $500 website. It was immaculate. He goes, do you think I'm going to get a lot of people? And I said, how? Well, they're just going to come. No, what do you mean they're just going to come? If you go in Google and you look up anything, I don't care what it is, snow shovel, you go on that first page, there's 20 or 30 items. Nobody goes to the bottom of the page. Psychologically, if you're not at the top of the page, your product's no good. We all think that way. Not all of us, but I'm telling you, I know statistics. A lot of us look at it and say, I'm not looking at it. But if you look at the very top, it tells you how many pages are full of snow shovels. And sometimes it's 100,000. How many sales is page 2 getting? 0. 0. I never go to page 2. Why? How good could that shovel really be? But the reality is the shovel might be better. But if you have the money and you have the power, you can get the traffic to come to you, even if you're not the best. With targeted traffic, they're coming to you because of AI. They're coming to you because somebody looked up something, a certain keyword, through machine learning and AI, it grabs Oliver Von Day, who's looking for a lawnmower. As soon as he does, you got little spiders that go out, they grab Oliver, spin him around, he doesn't even know it, a page pops up, and there's Joyce Hicks. And she's sharing a lawnmower. State of the art. Cheaper than any other lawnmower, but the quality's above market value. Well, I gotta have this. I've looked at all the other ones, it's the best price. He buys it. Joyce gets a commission. Now you go through this over and over and over, and the bigger you get, the more money you bring in, you take some of that money and put it back and invest in who? Your company. So you get bigger and faster. So now she's got lawnmowers, snow blowers, she's got everything she needs, all the stuff. Now, Ash thought of this. He said, I'm going to give them unlimited products. Unlimited. And you say, well, what am I going to do with a snowblower? You don't need a snowblower. As long as you own it, you can make a commission. So I'm going to own everything Ash brings out. Why wouldn't I? Who's going to walk into a store with 59 shelves and there's one lawnmower right in the center all by itself? I would think they're going out of business. Now this is virtual, but I'm trying to tell you how that you got to look at this. You got to look at it unlimited and it's everywhere. So I decided, which is totally against me, because Mike Ellis and all the crazy Mike was going through numbers and all that. I said, look, I'll do numbers. And what I did was I took 25% commission. Why? Because that's what Ash did last. It doesn't mean that's what everything's going to be. No. Could it be more? Yeah. Could it be a little less? Yes. But the point is, I'm going to show you how this would multiply just using 25% on a $100 item. Okay? So let me try to play that. I'm sorry I'm taking so long, but I'm trying to make a point here. I hope I can do this. I haven't done this for a long time. There it is. Share. Okay, now you guys should be able to see my screen where it says, no, this is an illustration. Give me a nod, Chris, thank you. Now, I don't know if I'll get the sound, but I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna watch you, Chris. If you hear it, let me know, okay? It's playing already. Okay, hold on. This is where I had the problem. Okay, hold on. Oh, same as system. Microphone. Sound. Audio setting. Switch to phone. This is where the problem has, because I haven't done it for so long. I don't know how to share the sound.
Marty, you can always breathe through it if you can't get the sound going.
Yeah, that's true. And then I can stop it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Chris, Every pound you lose, an IQ goes up. I just don't understand it. Anyway, I'll do that. Okay, like it says here, this is an illustration. If every product was $100, 25% commission. Remember, there will be many different products with different costs, different commissions. This is just a calculation, was done just for illustration. I'm going to say that over and over again. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let me click it on. Of course, I got to wait for it to go through, so hold on. Okay, you see the product cost, $100, commission $25, and on $100, you're going to make $25 per sale, $25. I'm going to go through 5 products, and then I'm going to go through, if you had 100 customers, 200, 500, or 1,000. Okay, we got product number 1, $25. Only one product. I don't care what it's called. Let's forget what it's called. It doesn't matter. So we got one product, $25, and we have 100 customers. So is it going to happen in one day? Some of you might already have 100 customers, but let's just say that. So you got 100 customers. They pay $100. You get 25% commission. That's $2,500 off of 100 customers. So it's just one product, 100 people. Now you're thinking, I don't have 100 people. But let's remember, let's say you start off small and the company's driving 1,000 people to your website and you get a percentage of them. Well, the first sale, if Ask keeps it the same, is 100% commission. So you're already in the money. Okay, month commission, 200 customers. Depends on how quick. That's why I say reinvest in yourself or in your company. Get more traffic. Now you got 200 customers at 25%. You would now be making $5,000 a month. Now, everywhere that I know of, that's a big impact. And 99% of the people in our company, which we got to realize, a lot of you know from Africa or India, $500 a month, $5,000 a month is like winning the lottery or more so. Okay, so you keep moving on. You're reinvesting. People are paying every month. Some are quitting, some are coming on, but it's just an illustration. Okay, now you have 500 customers. You keep doing it, and you're doing it. And at 500 customers at 25%, that's $12,500 a month. Month after month after month. And let's remember, I didn't add a product. Not one product was added yet. Okay, we move down to the next one. Okay, now you got 1,000 customers. Well, at this point, your targeted traffic, if we're able to zero it in, you're getting better at it. You're learning too. And this will be fun because you don't have to do what I did. I had to build the targeted traffic. AI is doing this for you. So now you have 1,000 customers at 25%, no more, no less. That would make you $25,000 a month. 4 months, $100,000. 8 months, 200,000. 12. You see what I mean? Where this is growing? No more products. We're just going up in people, customers. By the way, they don't have to be affiliates. Okay, now we're going to add a little juice. Ask says, "Hey, we got another product, high demand, a multi-billion-dollar industry item. The market's there. We don't have to search for the market. It's in high demand. You get this second product, you're going to get 25%. Let's just make it easy and say it's $100. So for 100 customers, you're going to get $5,000. Now, the same 200 customers. Now, see, if you already have the customers and they add this is not automatic. I'm just breaking it down different, okay? Second month or the next time, you got 200 customers, 2 products now, $10,000 a month. You're moving on down. You've got 500 customers. You've got 2 products, just 2, $25,000 a month. Now you go back to 1,000 customers times 25%, 50 grand a month. Now, keep in mind, as he's adding products, your customer isn't changing, it's going up. So you're going to be at the 1,000 when he adds the second one. So you're going to automatically jump to 50,000 if they all bought it. Okay, this is an illustration. Some will, some won't. Don't worry about it. I'm just giving you something to look at. Okay, so now what happens? Ash comes out. Hey, there's a high demand for product number B or C. That comes out. It's $100, 25% commission. The first 100 people that you have already, they're going to make you're going to make $7,500 a month. In the very next time, when you get to 200 customers with 3 products, okay, I'm not adding any more customers. I'm doing the same number. Now you're going to make $15,000 a month. So now we're starting to get big change. There's not a lot of people walking around making 15 grand a month. And remember, the company doesn't care who you are, what color you are, you fat, you ugly, you tall, you no hair, too much hair. It's the same for everybody. I love it. It's an equal opportunity giver, this company. Okay, now you have 200 customers, 3 products. It's going to give you $15,000 a month. Now we go to 500 customers, 3 products, same amount of customers. You're going to get $37,500 a month. You could do that times 12. You could break it down between 4 and times it times 52. It's a good chunk of change. It'll be different. It's not going to happen overnight. But I'm telling you, these numbers would never happen to majority of us, ever, if it wasn't for ONPASSIVE. Without a doubt, never. Okay, I gotta wait for this to pick up a little bit. My recording was slower than I was. Okay, here's what he did. We're 4 months down. We've been running, things are going good. Everything's building. Now, by the way, all these numbers are actually increasing more than we think, right? Because other people are coming, and just, I'm not even using that as a factor. 4 months come down the road, 5 months, whatever. Ash comes out with another really cool product that is in high demand. He's not going to build stuff that people don't want. That would be crazy. You have to convince people they need it. If you have something people want and it's better than everybody else, it's an easy sell. At this point, reputation is, in fact, people are starting to see that this company puts out high quality stuff. They're waiting for new products. Just like the word Apple. Apple comes out and people can't wait to buy the new phone, even if they don't need one. That's how crazy it is. When you do branding, they buy stuff, they don't even need it. Apple's smiling all the way to the bank. 4 products, 25% commission. We're going to say that 4th product's $100. With just 100 people, that's $10,000 a month. 200 people with 4 products, $20,000 a month. Get to the 500 people. Now remember, the people's not going to change. The products coming in is what's going to change. I'm just doing this so you can understand it. So now we have 1,000 customers, 4 products at 25% commission. You're going to get $100,000 a month. I don't know about you, but making 25 grand a week, it's just a little more than I'm making now, but I can deal with it. I'll try. I'll suffer through. And this isn't about money. What can we do of building, helping other people? How many paintbrushes can we hand out to paint this world a different color? That's what this means to me and you. So now we're going to go to 5 products, and that's not overwhelming. Ash will have probably 25 products by this time next year. But let's keep some conservative. 5 products, commission per customer 5 times 25% commission. you're going to get 100 customers, you're going to get 125 is $12,500 in a month with 100 customers with 5 products, $100 each, 25% commission. See if I can put that up there. Okay. Now we're going to get down to 200 customers, 5 products, $100 a piece, 25% commission, $25,000 a month, all months. Now we're going to move down 500 customers, 25% commission, each product's $100 a piece, got 500 customers, you're going to make $62,500 a month. Now we're going to move into the last one here. You have 1,000 customers, you got 5 products, and you're making $125,000 a month. That's not too shabby. Now I want to add some really scary stuff to you. At this level, Ash comes out with another product. You already have the people. And then I want you to figure you have 10 products and you have 5,000 customers. Call 911. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. So, but remember, unlimited, and the thing is, if I would, that's not going to happen overnight, okay? It's not. But when you came from where I came from, I understand what we have because I've worked the other side for 20 years. I love the idea for the first time. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you start from. If you do the business and you work the business, I know a lot of people say, I don't want to do nothing. Okay. Not me. Time is valuable. If I want to help a lot of people, I need to get revenue in quickly. I got to take care of me. I got to do some stuff for the wife or she's leaving me. And then I can focus on helping other people. Ash always says, take care of you. Fill up your tank. You might want to change your zip code. You might want to change that raggedy car that you're barely making it down the street. And then you can focus on, as a team, when you go to Africa and you drill that well, not only are you drilling a well, you're drilling a well that is run off solar, you're hiring people to run the water plant, and you're doing hundreds, if not thousands of people getting water from it. So you created jobs, you're creating water for people. I mean, I know this sounds out of space. It just does. I get it. Oh man, how are we going to do? It's leveraging, and we're in the right spot at the right time. And we have a visionary that believes in us, even if we don't. I push people if they don't believe who they are. I was fortunate. I meet people and I go, whoa, they're special. You ask Chris, we talk about every day, last 4 years. Did you see that lady or that guy and that? Yeah, we got to get a hold of him. OTech Pros, I met them. I was a manipulator. I was a naughty boy. But I saw where they could make a difference in the company. But I was upfront with them. I was never not upfront. I told them, look, you guys need to come out. We've got 900,000 people asking, when is this going to launch every freaking day? And you having the background of AI or IT, you can explain to them the technology is not tape and glue. It takes time. And something this big takes a lot of time. And they came out and they worked it. And they got better and better and better. And I told them one day, no joke, I said, look, if you like what you're doing, because they accomplished NASA, we have accomplished, right? They did. I didn't hear about people are we going to launch too much anymore. And I said, look, there's a big space, but you guys created your own lane. If you want to keep going, you want to soar, you got to flap your wings. If not, you're going to crash. I'm not here to hold you up, but I think you can do it. Look what happened. There were AI guys who were in on passive. Now they're on passive people who happen to know AI under IT. So it was beautiful. But yeah, unlimited, and there's no end to this meeting. I don't care what you love, what you don't like. Think about the companies that could come in here and get truly targeted traffic. Do you know how much money companies waste? Millions, tens of millions, billions a month on wasted traffic? And you say, well, I don't know what you mean. My granddaughter, I tell the story, she had a little mini iPad and they're selling Chevy trucks on it. I don't know how much they like it, but Shorty's not going to buy a truck. Right? So, but when you click on it, the Chevy company's paying for it. That's wasted. That's wasted. What do you think is going to happen when companies realize that there's targeted traffic inside of this company? Because we're customers too, right? We're all going to buy a car. We're all going to buy a house. We're all going to buy things. Difference is, for me, my opinion, when you have a million millionaires, they're going to come here because they know we also got resources. I'm done. Thank you.
Wow, Brother Marty. That was an amazing presentation. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did not know you had so much, your IQ for figures. I just learned that today, that you're a numbers person. We appreciate you so much. And when you started the topic with unlimited possibilities, I did not quite know what that would bring. But now I realize it's because you have to believe in yourself. We have to believe in ourselves. And when you believe, you have to convince the next person next to you. Because if you do not believe, how do you think you're going to get anywhere? And keeping those beliefs and the ideas for yourself is not something that will help you or help your community grow. And yes, I can see that you did believe and you were able to take that knowledge and share with others, including those of us who are followers and are here right now. Thank you, Brother Marty. That was outstanding. And don't blame yourself about what Zoom is doing. We're going to go back to O Connect and we'll just have to take one step at a time. For now, we're taking the best out of what we have, which is Mr. Zoom or whatever its name is. Move forward. I am going to take this opportunity to introduce our next speaker. Regardless of where we are, when there's a will, there's a way. As I started saying earlier, when Sister Joyce introduced me, I said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And for him, it's good morning. For some of us, it's good evening. We all started years ago, and I do recall seeing him on every Sunday. We used to see each other on other webinars as well. And then we all grew into different sections and different families supporting different roads, and we still grow and go around in circles around the world, and we end up here. He's a wonderful brother, very selfless, dedicated, and one of the team members that if you can say, I need you here, and he's able and can take something to stay awake, drink more coffee, he will be there and he will show up. Please, I want to introduce our next speaker, Mr. the one and only from the UK, Collins Manor. Over to you, bro.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. Really, thank you. Honestly, I'm really grateful and blessed to be here today. I just want to thank Julie, for your wonderful program. We're always happy to come in and share. And Maddie, you just blow our mind with your numbers. I know you just dump it down, but Maddie is like really the king of numbers, but he always try to stay behind the scenes. So yeah, the topic today, I was looking at it and we're talking about unlimited possibilities. I remember our CEO told us something about, the unlimited nature of ONPASSIVE. Said if you build a program or you're working in a company and there is always a limitation, people becomes less motivated. You know, so you're working, so you have a job, and there is no room for growth. There is no motivation for you to work again. There is no pay raise, nothing. And he said, you know what? What if we build a company where the possibilities is unlimited? People will be more motivated because you are always anxious to see what will come next. And now we are in this company. You know, when you look at the employee side, you know, as Mufara told us, pay raise is unlimited. When you look at the product type, you know, there's always unlimited cap of the product. Though Madish talked about 5, we know the product level will be unlimited. There are companies that have, one company, I had an interview with them, the company have stayed for 190 years. 190 years. The company started as a sawmill, and now they are the one building cruise ship across the globe. You know, when they introduced me, they called me, I was just like, you know what? I've never heard of this name. Last year, when I look at the amount that they made, was almost 12 billion US dollars. Think about one company. And we are in a company that will shape the world, that will change stories, where everything is unlimited. You know, Madi talk about traffic. I work for a traffic-driven company, and I really understand how the mechanics behind. I saw it and I was crying. I called my brother Olive. I said, I've seen something today, something that I've never ever seen in my life. When they always talk about targeted traffic, always say, oh no, you have to brand, I noticed that AI can do it for you. Tell me the number, the amount of traffic you want, the company will give it to you. It's just about money. Give them the money, they'll give you unlimited traffic. So if we can think about this company, seeing what they are doing, just think about what Mr. Ashmufara will do when it comes to the company we are in now. Think about the product, because first you need to go through the development of the product and then customers. Because we always use the terminology CADMO, but I believe a lot of founders don't really understand what is CADMO. I've listened to different versions. And I said, when you talk about complete automation, you automate the system, build it. You know, you build it based on the user, the usability, because you must have a user journey in any product before you can sell that product. If there is no user journey, forget about it. Exactly what Mr. Ashmufara is doing. Because the first thing is you can build it, put all the functionality, doesn't mean anything. When it comes, they must have a user story, a user journey of every product. And what will happen? We'll have more and more enhancement. Mari talk about 5. I'm thinking about more than a dozen. We don't even know, because we would die and go, and the company will still continue developing products. So what will happen with the possibilities we're talking of? It will be endless, unlimited. Today, we will talk about the amount that Madi has shown us. What will happen to the generation that will come after us? Just think about that. One person going in, having multiple products. And what if there are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 products shaping the world, and every day they are enhancing the others, adding more values? What will happen to that? That is unlimited. So we're talking about there is no way. The only cap we have, it is us. We, the founders, the knowledge that we have. You know, sometimes I always look at it and say, my God, do we really know what we have? And how much are we training the founder based on what is happening in the company we are today? They must know their business. I remember Michael Jantambia here in Mike. Do you know your business? This is the time, because our only limitation will happen when we don't know our business. We don't know the company we are in. You have created limitation for yourself. We always say sky is our limit. I said the universe is not even the limit when it comes to the company we find ourselves in. The universe, there is no limitation. You know, the limitation is either you, yourself. It's all right. I'm done with this. But let us continue to grow, because what Maddie have shown us is just the tip of the iceberg. It's just the tip. It's just the tip. Because it is crazy if you spin it around. Every day when I spin it around, I can't even sleep. You know, there are times that, let me say something. We're talking about products, right? Products and traffic. What about advert? What about number of clicks? When you run an advert, 1 million people click on your site. Think about it. The possibility is endless if you start to think about ONPASSIVE in the right way, learn and understand your business. Honestly, you will change it within a short possible time. So I will leave it there. Don't want to talk too much about other people speak. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, hold on 1 second. I got to add something, okay? Now you see how valuable Collins really is. This is why Ashley Farrell loves Collins, without a doubt. And I want to tell you something he brought up. It makes you think, right? I kept going through the products. What did he say? Not only we have new ones, maybe 50, but they're going to enhance the ones we had. And I'm going to promise you, Debbie, I'll try to keep my mouth shut. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Brother Matthew, you don't need to keep your mouth shut. This is the reason why we're here. Every single thing you say counts. And it, as my brother just said, motivation. Once you're motivated, there's no stopping you. And it comes from within. You nurse that and you share. So that motivation, we're taking it, we're encouraging you to continue to motivate others and never waver in that journey. And you're not by yourself. I also realized that we have another brother here who was with us as well and has been going through that journey of motivation that you talked about, and not just motivating himself, but all the others. And that encouragement came from Brother Marty, as I noticed that, and our CEO also noticed it. That's why they have a group name, and that group name came with its honors as well. So without further ado, let me welcome our other brother, Oliver Fonte. Over to you, bro, and welcome.
Hi, everybody. It's a pleasure being here. I think this is the second time I'm here. And I want to thank Julie for this show. Yeah, the topic of today is unlimited possibility. There's no limit, there's no limit with this, our company, because when you just look at the number that our brother Madi just put out there, it will continue, and it's that kind of infinity. That's infinity. There's no end. It's only you, like Colin said, it's only you that you're going to limit yourself. Because this, our company that we do have, once you know who you are and what you can do and what the company will do to you, so long as you put in the 2%, you will not limit yourself. Not even sky again is the limit according to Collins. Because you will see that small and medium-sized company will come where they will come to us to market. They will come to us because they've seen that we have products, viable products that is going to expand their business. And what is that going to do to us? And where will all those customers fall? They'll fall under us. And when they fall on, and when they come to our, and when they come under us, what does that mean? We make more money. And when you have all those products in your business, in your own company, in your own site, they will come there, and the more money you will make. And what would that happen? You see, once you fill your tank, we finish filling your tank, 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, you start impacting other people's life. So there's unlimited money that comes to you. There's unlimited impact that you do, to the society, So in everything around you, there's unlimited possibility. There's unlimited and unlimited possibility. Come again, the culture. The culture. Look at all of us here. Australia, Japan, United States, UK, all over the world. Our CEO is that type of person that respect culture, respect people's culture. When you see what has been happening for the past years, 3-4 years ago, when there's Independence Day in India, they are shut down. They respect them. They put their flag on our website. In Australia, the same thing. Wherever, the same thing. So that respect of culture, what is that also? That is another marketing strategy. That is because of that this company respect their culture, this company respect the way they do their things, is going to attract more business to our own business. And what does that mean? More money in our pocket, more traffic. Like Colin said, our CEO is that kind of a very smart guy, a resilient guy, a guy that has his vision and his dream that he follows, and he's a do or die person. When he says a do or die, it's a do or die. That he has put his heart, all his heart and everything in this business. He knows the customers. He knows our customers. Those products have been there in the market. But look at what he did. He came, he took those products. Not only that, he put them together in a sophisticated way, but he making a kind of he simplify it for users to be able to get in. Look at the O Connect that we had. When you look at the interface, when you open O Connect, everything was in front of you. I can go from any angle. Everything is in front of you. But when you look at the other Zoom and the rest, you have to like search. When I'm at work, when I go to Zoom, I want to share a file, I want to share something, I want to share a document, I have to struggle, call here and ask. But with O Connect, then that we know, and what is coming now is going to be more sophisticated, but simple for the users, for customers to use. Again, when you look at, I listened to Madi, that was last week. He said, all the multi-millionaire or the rich people on this planet Earth, they do have multiple businesses. In our own company that we know, that we are there now, we are one account. You have multiple products, and that multiple product is an independent, it is an independent, standalone. O Connect is standalone. O Staff is standalone. Look at Academy. It's 850 billion US dollar industry. If we can take just 10% of that, 10%, that's about 85 billion. How many of us are in? How many of us, 1.4 million, 200 and something? You know what our CEO always tell us, that he is going to give our commission. Whatever legal means that they'll provide to us, he is going to share to us. That is another unlimited possibility. It keeps increasing when you want to go deep into it. The only problem that will be is you and I that will want to limit ourselves. I see just no reason why I will not be on the marketplace every day, 2 or 3 times a day, so that immediately I see a new product in marketplace, I just buy and put on my own side, so that I should be able to make that commission immediately from day one. So we have unlimited possibility in this our company, that we have to make sure we know it is global. We are everywhere. Africa, we do have 1.4 billion. It is a virgin zone. If we can make just 20-30 million of us there with our culture and the small and medium-sized industries that are there, that they'll be able to market their own product. They'll be able to come and sell that product in our ecosystem. Look like now in the whole world, there's no place, there is no company on this planet Earth that when they say they want to bring everybody together, there's no company that can do that. Is it Amazon or Google? They don't have. But with us, our CEO, Mr. Ash, is building a company, is building as massive that the whole world can get in. And if the whole world can get in, you know what that means. you know what that traffic is going to be. I just want to say, I want to thank everybody. Thank Julie for inviting me here today. But I want to say, please, we should be able to know our business. This is the time. We are now on the final stretch. We are now on the final stretch. Don't limit yourself because it is unlimited. You will determine how much you want to make, not Mr. Ash. Mr. Ash has given us everything. He has given us everything. Look at the numbers that Maddie just put out there. Just 5 products. 5 products, 1,000 customers. You have $125,000. Then if it's 10, if it's 20, thank you. God bless.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So I'm smiling from cheek to cheek because I told you this is going to be a power-packed webinar on tonight. Oh, so Marty might drop the mic. Then Colin comes along and just stirs up something else in us and gets us all geeked and pumped. And then you say sometimes you just can't sleep because you think about the numbers and the possibilities. And so I'm about like you, Collins. I'm like, I can't even process. Can't comprehend this. And then Oliver, and you talked about Catmo. If we understood what Catmo was, what Catmo is, we would just be so blown away. We would be so into ONPASSIVE that we would not even think about anything else because Catmo is just like, it's mind blowing. What Marty said, 5 products. And then you said he's coming along with more products. And here comes all these other products just from one product, you guys. Marty didn't mention 20 or 30. He said 1. And then if we had 5, and this is, we think about what we can do and then what we can do for other people. And then Collins just put some more frosting on that cake. And then Oliver comes along and talks about don't limit yourself because it's unlimited. I mean, you guys talked about knowing your business. This is our time to know. Ash didn't tell us to get out there and to do all of the technology and all the things behind the scene. He said, just know your business, be present. And when I think about OTech Pros and Marty and Chris and Red and everybody, I mean, it just kind of like blows my mind that I am blessed to be with this caliber of people, blessed to be with amazing, awesome minds that think so futuristic and beyond what I would have ever thought about. Because like I said, I do social work. So I talk to people about issues and problems. But then you guys come along and you just open up my understanding and my mind. And I am just really, you guys, we are so blessed to be where we are in this place. And I just thank you guys so much for just enlightening us and for educating us and for sharing your knowledge and your experiences with us, and you help us and continue to help us grow. So, we're not even done yet. So it's like, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys so much. And you are pros. You're the OTech guru. So you've helped me in so many ways. And I just love you guys. I appreciate it. And Marty, you already know you're my big brother. Oliver, Chris, you're my brother. Oliver and Collins, you're my brothers. I love you guys. And I just thank you so much. And we're going to move on to this other person here. And this person is like, he's my brother, again, from another mother. And we live in the same state. He was one of the people that encouraged me to speak and brought me out. And I'm just so blessed because he is in my life. And he's just like this guy who has never done anything marketing, but yet he puts a twist on ONPASSIVE and on the way he thinks, the way he does things. And I just love him for his big heart. I love the way that he shares with other people, that he cares for other people. He's always thinking about someone else and putting them above himself. None other than my brother, Chris, the Captain Johnson. Yes, thank you, Chris, and welcome.
Wow, I think I need
brother.
a lot more. I think you really just talked about everyone on this panel, Joycey. I love you for exactly that. Was a beautiful, putting me up there. Hey, I even like being put up there once in a while, but I think you talked about everyone that I know in ONPASSIVE. Same thing. Wow. Of course, I talk to Marty every day. I text Collins here and there. The old tech bros, they're amazing. I don't care what anybody says. They put things out in perspective and for us to understand. And I agree with Marty 100%, is that was our biggest question when his launch, and when they started doing what they were doing, that slowed way down to nothing. Okay. Man, I've been sitting here racking my brain on, look at, when we came out, or when Amplify came out with unlimited possibilities, unstoppable, more people came in and said, unbelievable, unthinkable. But really, that's how this world was built. Every great person in this world, whether it was a man, woman, that came up with some great idea that created thousands of jobs for everyone, had those same mindsets, had those same negative thoughts that people were throwing at them. And that's the best cycle I like. Someone that comes from nowhere and says, I got a great idea. I want to put it together. Man, I'm going to take as many people as I can. That doesn't happen too much. I'm going to just ask you, and you can answer in your own mind. How many of you have ever been offered unlimited? As the gas company said, listen, we're going to give you unlimited gas. If you go into the supermarkets, oh, no, you could unlimited on the oranges, take as many as you want. Think about it. There's not many things in this world that are unlimited. Life is not unlimited. We know that. All right. But the one thing I love about this company, what my favorite thing in the whole world, is unlimited praying. For thousands of years, people have argued over religion. All right. This is the second biggest company I've been in that people don't argue about it. They just agree. Say, I love God. You love God. That's great. No one's. It's unthinkable of that this company has done that. It's unthinkable that I have just about every color and every race on this panel talking about something great, dreams, unstoppable. That's unthinkable in this day and age. Aren't we just supposed to hate everybody and take a side and fight? No, see, that's something that hasn't or will never happen in this company, because we all got the same goal. We're all going to keep praying to whoever we want to pray to. We're all going to become successful, wealthy. We're all going to help people. You see, we really can't. We don't have any bridges or walls or barriers that keeps us from each other. All right, we're open to the world. We are open to the world. And I'm going to throw another factor in here. Marty showed some wicked numbers. I mean, wicked numbers. The very first the day he sent it to me, because I want you to watch this. I can't tell you how excited I was, but put it this way, I was there. That's how excited I was. And I said, do you think you really should show that? Because we might give some people some heart attacks here with excitement. And I thought about, but you're right, Mark. We need to keep people excited. And let me tell you something. Now, I just did this the last couple minutes when people were talking. I apologize, but things click in my head as I listen to all you speak. And now this is fun. This is really a cute story. We're true. I only tell true stories, unless it's about Marty, and those are always true anyway. But in 1958, everyone knows what a hula hoop is, right? Everyone, give me a yes. You know what a hula hoop is? Maybe you got a different name for it, because every time I tell Julie a word, she says, Chris, on the islands, it's called this. So we always laugh about that. And Julie Piere, thank you. I love that smile. Thank you for having us. The rest of you, Debbie McCormick, Dr. Benny, Joyce Hicks, I love you all for what you're doing. So let's get back to the hula hoop. Something I could never do. But when I was a kid, I wanted one of those hula hoops. Never really didn't master it. I did the throw it around and it hit my feet. Throw it around, hit my feet. And then I watched people, wow, how do you do that? I couldn't figure it out. But let me throw something at you. In 1958, they sold 25 million hula hoops in 4 months. In the first year, they made $45 million profit in the first year. After 2 years, they sold 100 million hula hoops. And then I say, man, you know why? Because that little plastic circle brought people joy. It brought kids happiness. It made parents laugh to watching their kids try to do this thing. Okay. The pet rock, we all know what the pet rock is. That dude sold 1 million pet rocks. Absolutely the craziest idea I've ever seen in my life. And I own 2 of them because I thought it was so cool. 1 million of a rock. The guy went around, grabbed some rocks. He made some boxes. He threw some hay in it. And people bought. Why? Because he put a story in each rock, telling about the rock's history. It brought joy to 1 million people and millions after that when it first came out of laughter, like, oh my God, I can't believe people bought it. And I bought 2 of them. And I was a little kid because I just thought, man, I remember going to school and I said, I got 2 of those pet rocks. You're kidding me, really? Because it brought joy to me. And why am I talking about this? Because in this company, with these unlimited people that I'm looking at right now, there's unlimited joy that this company is going to produce. And the numbers Marty's just telling you right now can't even add up to someone's happiness. All right. This company will be like a hula hoop. This company will be like the greatest toy in the world. This company will be like when the iPhone came out and everyone wanted one. Because why? These things bring us happiness, right? Even though they drive us crazy when we lose them, they drive us crazy. But this company is unlimited joy because it's going to create unlimited happiness. Period. We could talk about money and numbers all day long. But the truth is, if you're not happy, it doesn't really matter how much money you have. But if you have something that creates happiness in your life, like that little plastic tube that goes around and around and around your gut, and so many, go on YouTube and look at hula hoops back in 1958 and watch how many little kids were just enjoying that. I mean, that was like Christmas every day. They got a hula hoop and they get out and hula hoop. Eventually they start throwing it and making different games out of it. And people were getting cracked in the head because they were trying to, loop them. That was a new game they went with hula hoops. But it created happiness. You see, everything works that makes happiness. I would have to say, this is the first company that each product that we do come out with is going to create happiness. And it's going to create solutions. But I think solutions right now is, to me, happiness. I've witnessed a lot of non-happy people because they got reasons to be not happy. Health. They're broke. Their anxiety is high. Here, let me tell y'all something if you didn't know this. Do you want to know what causes anxiety? Every month when your bills are due, that's what causes anxiety. Everything else that causes anxiety is just extra anxiety. But your main concern is, whoo, sure glad I wrote that check, paid for that. And then guess what? 30 days later, it's there again. So now for the next 29 days, you have anxiety thinking, man, what if something happens? What if I break my ankle and I can't go to work? Oh my God, there goes my anxiety through the roof. I have no joy in my life right now because I can't go to work where I was miserable anyway to make money to pay for my bills. What if I told you there's this company that doesn't care if you got a broken leg or you're blind or you're deaf or you speak 45 different languages or you pray this way or that way or this way or that way? It's going to help you out. Unlimited possibilities is what this company is all about. Unstoppable, unbelievable, unthinkable, and pure joy, joy, joy for everyone that wants it. I don't question what Amplify does. I'll be honest, there was a time in the beginning, I'm like, I don't know. I think everyone was that way. Probably not DeGarmo. But we're human beings, right? But each day I wake up, each week that goes by, a month goes by, 4 years have gone by for me. I still have joy in my heart that this company is going to change a lot of people's lives. And to keep you excited, to keep the anxiety away from you, that's what me and DeGarmo, Collins, Oliver, Deborah, Bridget, Engineer Mike, Sharon, Mamadou, Manu, Dr. Benny, Patricia Parent, Franz, Sherry Dursway, Lily Lane. This is what we do every day. Gemma, if I missed you, Narelle, I didn't miss you. You guys get out every day, and what you are doing, what you don't know, is you're taking people's anxiety away, saying, listen, yeah, I was here, but now I'm here, but I'm going to be way up here. And then I'm going to be able to help those people that are down there. Unlimited help. We could go all day long with but keep that joy in your heart. Keep your faith up. I know everyone's got issues. Got my own. I'm not going to lie. But I give all my anxiety to God, and I give all the rest of my anxiety because I have something that's coming better for all of us. I don't know who I give it back to. Joycey, my beautiful sister in Michigan. Joyce, I forgot to say your name, Joyce, or Miss Deborah or Miss Julie. Thank you again for what you guys do. Back to one of you girls.
Oh my gosh, Chris, thank you. Thank you so much. And I say you always put a beautiful spin on everything because you talk about, I mean, who would take the hula hoop? And
Did you say
I know, because I couldn't do it either. I can tell you still can't do it. So. But that's okay. That's okay. As long as you have fun with it. But you know, you take these little things, the small things in life that bring so much joy. And it's that unlimited joy. And the pet rock. Yeah, I have a couple of those too. You know, you think who would buy some pet rock? But it's those small things and the little things in life that bring joy, as you said. And we take those things and we treasure them because it's something that, oh, I loved it. I had fun with it. It brought me joy. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna do it. And you talked about the unlimited praying and the unlimited people and the that brings unlimited joy that we'll be able to bring to so many people out there because we'll have the resources to do that. And then that's the happiness. And we're creating, back to the topic, Julie, unlimited possibilities. This is a beautiful thing. The topic is just so amazing. And, you know, I'm just really excited about it. And when I think about it, when you said like Marty brought those numbers, it just kind of rocked everything here. It's like, but, and Chris, you said it, and everyone, Oliver and Collins, you all said it, that, you know, you asked Marty, should you really bring this? And came to the conclusion, yes, because we need to keep people excited. We need to remind them of what the possibilities are, or where we're going and where we are, where we're going and where we're going to be. What Ash has said and what he's doing in the background, that sometimes, as you say, that anxiety will kick in and we get anxious about so many things and wondering when and where and all these things like that. But those are things that we don't have to worry about because as our OTech pros always says, it's okay. Everything is going to be all right. We're good. We're in a good spot. We're in a good place. And so think about the unlimited things that we'll be able to do with the resources that we have that Ash is bringing forth. And, you know, this is just, it's a beautiful thing. It's huge. It's big. We're just going to rock the world. And I'm just blessed. And you said, you know, about go ahead, Chris, go right ahead. Pop in anytime. Yes.
I did want to say this because Marty mentioned me. I apologize, Joyce. I'm going to give it right back to you.
No, you're fine.
Everyone loves to talk about Catmo. We got one cool cat named Michael Williams, and I guarantee we can get him on this show maybe next week I know he's busy. We'll let him talk all about Catmo because, as Marty DeGarmo says, he's the best. Back to you, Joyce.
Thank you, Chris. That is so true. We talk about Catmo. He is the best Catmo person out there, and you know his wealth of knowledge and the numbers are, you know, you all just blow me away because your wealth of knowledge and the things that you share. So just keep doing what you're doing. And Chris, pop in. You guys pop in anytime. You know, hey, this is what we're here for. As Deb said, we're here to have fun, to educate, and you know, for you guys to share. That's what we want to hear. We want to share. So yes, you guys pop in anytime you want. And I'm going to move forward because I can keep talking about everything and everybody, and because I love you guys so much. But the next person that we're going to bring on tonight, and this is a beautiful lady. She is all smile, all hearts. And when I see her on Facebook, I'm on Facebook and I'm not on there a lot because I'm working in school, volunteering. I don't know why I'm doing that right now with kids. I'm like, oh Lord, what am I doing? But anyway, I'm on Facebook and I see her sharing and talking about everyone in her chat and in her group. And her heart is so big. She just loves people. She makes sure that she shines a light on so many people. She has this thing called trivia. We go there sometimes. You just have to be ready for what is going to be said because you never know what you're going to get on trivia. Oh my, but it's so much fun. So I love when I can make it to trivia because it just really makes my day to hear all these things that people say that you would not believe. Oh my goodness. But it's so good. It's just uplifting. It brings us together in times, you know, when sometimes you just may be feeling down and you need a good laugh or you need to just share with ONPASSIVE family. She has created this platform and I just love her and I appreciate her so much in the person of the one and only Manu Miller. Thank you so much, Manu. We love
Yes,
you. Thanks for being here tonight.
thank you. I love you all too. Thank you. So the financial and number aspect of it was covered pretty comprehensively. But we also learned that wealth has many other definitions outside financial means. So Daryl Cook talked about all the growing, that countless growing that we went through these 5, 6 years, emotionally, spiritually, business information and insights, technological information and knowledge. So possibilities could be just multifaceted. You could talk about different aspects of this company. Shining the light culture that Marty and Chris initiated, that on itself is an unlimited possibilities and will generate unlimited possibilities for us. The library of value and opportunities that ONPASSIVE or our company is going to offer is going to have unlimited possibilities. The sense of belonging. We know where to go when we're down. Noral comes all the way from Australia to just sit here and feel better and unwind. We feel respected, supported. We pray for each other. We laugh and cry together. That on itself is a wealth. The technology that is evolving and merging with human aspect and ethical value part of it is unlimited possibilities. The rare chance for us to grow, no matter what age, ethnicity, or Chris covered it, what religion, deaf, blind, broken bone, no matter what, those are unlimited opportunities. Countless pockets of hope. God knows how many people have been changing their mind from committing suicide, hoping for this, looking forward to this. So we can talk nonstop. But I'm not going to because I'm going to let other people talk about it. Thank you. And I love you all. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Manu, so much. We love you and thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing that. And I love what you said that unlimited possibilities comes in many ways, multifaceted ways. And you talked about wealth and how wealth is so different. I mean, it comes in so many forms. Wealth is more than finances. Wealth is about, you know, I always say that wealth, you know, health is wealth. And, you know, if we're not healthy, then, you know, we'll not be able to share this wealth. And all the things that you talked about is just many ways that's unlimited that we can share with people. And that we could just be there for people and supporting people. We come together, like you said, we laugh, we cry, we have fun, we learn. But this is all a part of the culture that has been built by Mr. Asha Mufara, that he's built this culture, and we are able to come and share no matter who we are, where we're from, what time of day, what time of night, and what's going on in life, what's going on in the world. As Chris said, it looks beyond color, religion, background, and all those things, but it just brings us together as one whole. And so we're just so grateful. Thank you so much, Manu. Again, thank you for sharing on tonight. We love you. Thank you. And we're going to continue to move forward. And this gentleman that I'm going to talk about now, he is another brother as well. He has pushed me and caused me to learn things that I did not want to learn and didn't think I was ever going to learn, and he pushed me to go further and to go deeper. And I felt like I was back in school. But I appreciate him because he loves everyone. He cares about you. He's there no matter what. I can call him and ask him anything at all. And I know that I can call any of you guys too, but this gentleman, like, I can call him and say, hey, this is what's going on. I need your help. Can you show me this and that? And he'll be right there for you no matter what. He has encouraged us. I know a lot of us say he's made us go back to school. He ran this great webinar for years, and he invited us in to be a part of it, which also encouraged me to tell me that I could moderate. And I'm like, I am not doing that. He says, yes, you are. No, I'm not. And we went back and forth. And then one day I found myself, and here I am moderating. So, but he was very encouraging, and he pushed me forward, and I appreciate him for it. He is my other brother from another mother. I have a lot of brothers and sisters. Wow, I am so blessed. So blessed. None other than my brother and friend, Mr. Engineer Mike. The mic is yours. Welcome. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Bless you.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, everybody. Whoa, the topic was so, it's a good one. Maddie started with a pitch. Then my brother Collins came in, my brother Uncle Oliver came in. Then, wow, it's just been going. Chris just came in again with another aspect of what we're talking about today. Then Minu just gave a summary of everything. That is awesome. So I want to take it this way. I was doing some kind of a research on here to talk about, the research was for me to know, to get, how do we put it? The topic, right? Our topic for today. And it just brought me everything that we wanted, right? So if you look at it, when it is talk about unlimited, that the unlimited privileges that we have, or wish a business, let's not just put it just in our passive, just unlimited privileges that people can have in another company. Now, they have laid us a foundation. They have given us a point for us to really understand what this unlimited really means to us. I want to take it this way now. Let's take it practically. Marty brought us numbers. He showed us the numbers, and we are so happy with the numbers. So let's take it this way. Okay, I am taking a typical example of what will be called the multiplier effect, right? This multiplier effect, again, will be a very big aspect of our business. Now, I'm not going to my village. I want to go to somewhere different. I'm going to another country. Okay, I want to go to Kenya, to somewhere in the suburbs, and let me call the village X. I'm going to village X. Now, I go to village X. In village X alone, it has 200 villages in village X. Okay, let's say 220 villages in village X. Now, I go to every 220 of those villages, every village. I give every village a reseller account in Kenya, in village X. So, meaning me alone, I alone, I'm giving village X 220 reseller accounts. We're coming out to the multiplier effect. That is what Maddie just explained to us about the figures. Let's get it clear. Now, in that village X, I will tell everybody in that village that as soon as you hit a certain amount of dollars worth, let's say XY, if you reach XY, you have to take a proceed from your account and you encourage or you give it to one other person. So let's say I tell them in 4 months, you have to get one other person into that kind of rank that give one other person a reseller account. So in 4 months, we will be multiplying that 220. Well, how many will we be? We'll be on 440, right? So after every 4 months, another one sprout. Do you know how many in 1 year, already 2 years, 3 years? Do you know how many people will be in my organization? So if I come again, I call my brother Collins or my brother Oliver, I say, hey, big bros, this is what we will have to do. Let's go to these our own villages and implement the same thing, multiplier effect. Do you know how the world will be? Fill your tank and you fill the tank of the rest. It's very practical. That is what we should be thinking. When we come every day, we'll ask you the question, do you know your business? This is the business. This is what you should be thinking. It's mind-blowing, right? Think of you going to village X. Village X has 500 other villages. We have cities in Africa that have that number of villages. For instance, if we go to RDC Congo, where we have all of this kind of demography as I speak, you have even a small in Lumumbashi. Lumumbashi have about 600 villages. Lumumbashi, that's one region. It has about 600 villages. If we want to take this experience, this life practical and go there, what do you think will be the effect of you who is blessing those people? So our CEO brought us this ecosystem that we should use it and bless people. The multiplier effect on limitless. It's not limited. So just imagine we are doing this in our own sequence. The next generation, we are bringing our kids to still continue doing all of this. In 10, 15, 20 years to come, how beautiful the world will be. Will you have any problem? My brother Collins used to tell us, it's giving us time and money freedom. Can you imagine? Beautiful life. The beautiful island of St. Lucia. I will be there. You see, Julie, I'm coming. So if we look at it this way, please, very practical. This is something we should have like a take home with all the mathematics and what our brother Collins and what our brother Oliver and Minu and Chris has given us tonight. Let's add this as one of it. This multiplier effect, how you will go to your community, you impact them. Okay, let me give another example. We have churches all over, and we know that people in the churches are the famous people who always, they say, oh, this is fine. Those people of the church are leaders, small leaders. This leader can say, okay, I want to impact all the female organizations in my community. Just imagine you have a community of 50 women groups, and each of those groups, let's say it has at least 10 people, right? You give all of them a reseller account. Do you know what that would be? Or do you know how that will reproduce? So months to come down, 3 months. You tell them, hey, I am doing this for you. The next thing, you have to give me a name of somebody. When in 4 months' time, you will have to go bless that person as well. Give the person the same opportunity that I gave you. You need to give me a name and everything before I'll be happy and I know that this is done. So 4 months he comes, oh, this is the name I was telling you. It's Brother Collins. I'm doing it to Brother Collins. Then Brother Collins in 4 months bring another person. So we will keep on spreading it unlimited. That's it's limitless what our ecosystem would let us do in this. So Sister Joyce, if I continue, I'll get mad. So let me just give it like that. But let's add this to all the advices that we've had this evening. Let's do the multiplier effect. Go to these communities, impact our villages, impact our communities. Like I say, let's rebuild our communities together. That is my case, Mr. Joyce.
Wow. Engineer Mike, thank you so much. I can tell from your multiplier effect talk that you trained us really well, because as Sister Joyce said in the beginning, with your webinars, she and I were co-moderating. And at one point, we almost gave up. And you said you're not taking a no for an answer. And you did not stop doing that. Yes, I can hear you. That multiplier effect is not going to go anywhere. You're not going to just leave it anywhere. You're going to spread it around the universe. And you have all of us here who are going to continue to carry that mantle and make sure that that light that you have started continues to shine in every village that you go to. We definitely are going to tag along with you. And listen, yes, we are learning our business from the creme de la creme, for those who know what they're doing and have already done so. And we have the best in this forum, the best in this house. And our CEO makes sure that it trickles down through some of us. And for some miracle, it is all getting through to each and every one of us who is here listening now or who will be listening in the future. We appreciate that. Thank you so much, Engineer Mike, for all you do and all you continue to do. I'm going to introduce our next speaker. And this person has been the one who encourages every single step of everyone who is here or knows her. And empowering Julie Piere, empowering humanity, would not have been what it is. She was the cornerstone to make sure it started. And for some unknown reason, she is still there supporting 24/7, and she has helped open so many other forums of ONPASSIVE. She's very selfless. She works 24/7. She's a mom with her own job, but yet she uses her vacation time to educate people on how to start webinars and how to educate others in ONPASSIVE. Who takes time, vacation, instead of going to go and enjoy somewhere, they're sitting there talking about ONPASSIVE. She is that person. And you don't say no to her like Engineer Mike. You say no, she said, don't worry, we'll find a better way out of it. And she always does. So please, let's welcome our next speaker, Sister Dr. Patience Ajongwen.
I did not know you talking about me. Wow, wow, wow. What a topic, Brother Marty. And let me borrow the word of my sister. Nail this topic out of the park. Am I saying it right? So I think I combine both of you guys. I combine Sister Debbie and I combine Sister Joyce. And first of all, I want to thank our CEO, Mr. Ashmufara, who took up the mountain on the scripture that says in Philippians, I can do everything through Christ who strengthened me. We've heard him so many times say that the only person that can stop ONPASSIVE is God. So that mindset to see the possibilities and to see that it can be unlimited. He saw that it does not matter your age, your technical background, your status in the society. Actually, he zeroed everything down and put it on a level playing field. ONPASSIVE is a level playing field. to say that you come here, there's unlimited opportunity from the financial part. Dr. Brother Marty have already said it. To the business part, I think all of you that have spoken before have touched it. Because each and every one of our products is a company by itself. I think Zoom that we're using, I have the only product I know they have, except I'm wrong, is Zoom, this video conferencing platform. And they're making money, we know that. To unlimited opportunity for education. We've been educated through this journey. People take their time and give us lecture that you pay thousands of dollars to get, from our finances, to our health, to our security online. Queen Dr. Benny has been doing that. To our health, to our mindset. You see, this platform started with a mindset talk, and many other platforms do that. Because if we have our unlimited resources from the financial aspect of things in ONPASSIVE, and we don't have the right mindset, trust me, we will do nothing. We've seen people who have won millions in lotto and become poor because they did not have the right mindset, the right education. So Mr. Ashmufara, through this movement, has created unlimited opportunity on our spirit to uplift humanity. I know the Brother Chris always is an oh blessed person, right? For a long time he was talking about oh blessed. And Brother Marty, you know, and everybody on this webinar, I don't want to be calling names. We were here all together, Gemma, Jennifer, you all know. I'll stop. I think Sister Joy said we all went to school at one point with zero technical background, zero IT background. We were forced by engineering life to go study. That is educating ourselves. We all came out of our comfort zone. If anybody has told me I'll be speaking in public, I'll tell them no. Even my title was not known. Okay, nobody knew. I had a PhD, nobody. But ONPASSIVE, not because you say it because we want people, choose something. We have all grown, whether we like it or not, in our life, in the aspect of our education, in the aspect of our mindset, in the aspect of our spiritual life, whatever aspect. Not to talk about relationship. I think Sister Mina was going to that angle. We have unlimited opportunity to develop relationship that we consider family. There are things that's happening on ONPASSIVE now that some people might know, some people might not know. The prayer for being there, being your sister's keeper is unlimited. People come from nowhere. When they hear you have something, they jump up to support. I don't want to embarrass anybody, but people know what I'm talking about. I know we've spoken with Engineer Mike a long time about starting unlimited opportunity to educate our children that are underprivileged. Giving a reseller account to a school. You know what that would mean? We can be training the next doctor, the next Mr. Ashmufara, the next engineer, the next president. Unlimited opportunity actually means unlimited with ONPASSIVE. Our ecosystem alone have unlimited company, because as I said, each product can be a company on its own. A marketing platform, an ecosystem that everything IT will be on it. And you don't have to know how to develop the IT product. You don't have to know how to even use it. You just have to know how to go into your ecosystem and say, okay, what product should I subscribe to? What product should I drive traffic to? Which people are ready to take their time and share and train. That's the culture that Mr. Ashmufara has developed in us. And we've developed in each and other without knowing, to create that unlimited, selfless attitude to ensure that we finish that crossing line together. Because it will not be fun for you to do on the top by yourself. Trust me, you don't want to go to that red carpet event by yourself. You don't know anybody. It will be boring. I want to go there with somebody like that I can laugh with. I know Brother Chris is a funny guy. He likes jokes, right? I don't want to go to somewhere I'm sitting stiff. I don't know anybody. Right now, just recently, I've gone to 4 different events and I have met ONPASSIVians the last 3 weeks. And I felt like a chicken, like a kid in a candy store because I was not alone. I knew somebody. I felt like I've seen them for life. So unlimited possibilities. I don't want to jacket the multiplier effect that Engineer Mike said is things that we've talked about. You want to help somebody, you ensure that they have somebody they can help, you ensure that they have somebody that can help. That multiplier effect will just do what? It can be exponential. The way Brahmati showed the figure, just think about compound interest, compound effect of that finance, compound effect. But people, let's make our mindset unlimited. So we actually help Mr. Ash Mufara to take the mantle to go up there and uplift humanity. Don't go to bed with your stomach full when your brother is going to bed with an empty stomach. That's the mindset, because money will not change us. Money will amplify who we are. Money will not change us, people. If you don't have that mindset now, with nothing, trust me, when money comes, you will not have it. That's why some of us that know from the, my sister Debbie will say, well, the Saudi, is it Saudi state or Saudi?
Global South.
Global South. When we see people that have money, the way they act like mini gods, right? Like you have to come and basically wash their feet before they help. Let's not go with that mindset. Let's use the mindset of Mr. Ash Mufara that came and is working tirelessly for us. Some other people would have given up. We know what happened. But he said, no, I can do everything through Christ who strengthened me to ensure that everybody that is committed in this movement have this opportunity. And depending on how you want to do it, it will be unlimited. I'll not stay a lot. I just want to thank you, Sister Mama McCormick, for giving me the floor to speak. And thank you all that have spoken. Brother Collins, Brother Oliver, Mrs. Mino, Brother Engineer Michael Tambia, Brother Chris, and Brother Marty that have spoken before me. All these different aspects. You see, there's so many different aspects of how we can see that the opportunity ONPASSIVE is giving us is going to be unlimited. Now I can go to St. Lucia. I hate staying in hotels. Maybe that's why I took my vacation. I said, no, I want everybody to migrate. I want everybody to be able to be somewhere that we can go together. Because if I'm coming to Michigan, Sister Joyce, I'm in Michigan. Oh, Brother Chris, I'm in Michigan. I hate staying in hotels. So I can travel now and I know that I have a brother or a sister in Australia, in Michigan, in St. Lucia, in St. Kitts, in Jamaica. And Jamaica just came here with the kids from Canada. We had some good time here in my house. See, Brother Jones came from St. Lucia and visited them. We had a good time. We shared a meal together. That's me. I prefer family. I hate hotels. So now I have a family, unlimited family in ONPASSIVE. So why would I not be happy? That's me. I hate hotels. I go to Illinois, my sister is there, my mama coming. Anyway, that's my real sister. But what I'm saying is that I don't have to go anywhere and be stranded. Except you want to be stranded, then you don't want to get that unlimited relationship, you'll be stranded. If not, people, we are made. We are also in it to win it. Thank you, Brother Marty, for this topic, to really energize us to see what we have. Most people say that, I say it as well, ONPASSIVE found me. I did not find ONPASSIVE, because if you ask me how I got into ONPASSIVE, it's a miracle, okay? So ONPASSIVE found us. Let's not put ONPASSIVE down. Let's take the mantle of the CEO and go out there and uplift humanity and eradicate poverty and stop corruption, people. We are in it to win it. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Sis, I can truly say you nailed it, girl. You nailed it. What God has made, let no one put asunder. What Ash Mufara came up with, we're living his dream, and we should continue to promote that dream and not kill it, because it is not our dream. We're living his dream, and we are learning how to educate. We are educating so that we can get, as I rightfully heard from you, we can get more of Mr. Ash Mufares in the universe who have the same mindset. We do not need to necessarily have any background in IT training, but we have to have the mindset of being capable to accept the education that is being given to us, gifted to us by those who have the knowledge. Thank you so much. And that friendship that we are and have created and are still going to continue to create as we move along is never going to go anywhere. We cry with one another, we rejoice with one another, we encourage and comfort one another. And that is something that is limitless. It does not have any way to say, yes, you cannot do it, because our motto is in it to win it. And I see my brother Collins, you have any comment to make before we proceed? I know you keep smiling, but it's late your morning, so that's why I'm calling on you, because you may be disappearing sometime soon. Please.
Yes, so just want to thank everyone. Again, I've listened, when Michael was speaking, a lot of things came in my mind. And I was thinking about, that the compounding effect, that triple effect where we can create the wave of bringing a lot of affiliate in, and it's really a good concept, because if you look at what Mr. Ash Mofara did, we came in 1.4 million plus in word of mouth, spread it, and people came because they saw the concept. They look at the business and they say, all right, I can understand this because it's easy, it's simple, because I said, keep it simple. But now, when we are bringing people, they need to understand where they are getting into or what they are getting into. Let's put it that way. We need to educate them on the concept. We're talking about CATMO. I mentioned that CATMO, a little bit, and they need to know about the business model of ONPASSIVE, because if you don't understand the business model, you will never understand the concept. And if you don't understand the concept, forget it, you will never understand CATMO. No matter how Michael Williams can explain it, if you don't understand the business model and the concept, you will never understand CATMO. Because CATMO is just complete automated. What do you automate? It's the product. The product must have a user journey. All of those things must come, because you cannot drive traffic, targeted traffic, to an empty store. You drive traffic to a place where there is, total product, the product that customer wants, targeted traffic. And the traffic must be converted, because traffic are customers. We can use the word traffic. Traffic is customers. The customers must go into that place. And then when they see what they like, they buy, then that's when you talk about money. Traffic must be converted to money. So if there is no conversion, there is no money. That's CATMO. So you look at it this way. So why Mr. Ashford go with the first to build a system, a complete automated system? It is because you must have a superior product first. You have that superior product, then you start to think like he's the master of traffic, targeted traffic. So I have seen both. I've seen good solution, and I've seen company that generate traffic that is using AI. I'm talking about AI generated traffic. First, I didn't understand this. But when I work with this company, I discovered, my God, AI can do magic. So you don't even need advert. So people are talking about advert. That is traditional marketing. Gone are those days where you go and you put big advert for 1 million. You are just bringing unfiltered traffic. I discussed this with Madi last time. I said, when I saw AI-generated traffic, machine bringing people, filtering things, I was in tears, because I was thinking about ONPASSIVE. I said, this is exactly what Mr. Ash Mofara has been speaking to us, but it is hard to get it until you see it in real life, how machine can filter 1 billion data, process them, and say, this is the person that is looking for that. I've done it, and I saw it. And we are really in a perfect place. But when you start to look at the concept of ONPASSIVE, Mr. Ashford talked about do less, pay less, and earn more. That is the concept of ONPASSIVE. What is the business model? Is four pillars. So if you ask somebody, you get up in the morning, what is the business model of ONPASSIVE? It's the 4 pillars. It's about the domain. It's about the product. It's about the payment processor. You know, it's about what? It's about whatever data center. If you have those 4 things, it means you are not controlled by third party. Everything is in-house, being done in-house. That is where the end more will come. If everything is controlled by third party, the company pays more to third party. So third party own your payment processor, third parties supply. We know how much data center worth for you to have a hosting right in Microsoft Azure or Amazon AWS. We know how much it is, depending on the volume of the data. But what if you can have it in-house? You have your own DC in-house. It means you are not paying for third party. They cannot shut you down, all of those things. You have your own domain. You're not paying for all this Google or all of those things. You have your domain in. That's done. So it means you have that more access to pay more. And what we are doing, because the system is automated, we are not doing anything or just having webinars. That's it. And the system can pay us more, and that's when the cat will start to kick in. Complete automated system. So if you wrap your head around, it's just like you are in a perfect place within ONPASSIVE. And that's exactly what Mr. Ashmufara is doing. That's exactly what he's doing, bringing everything so that we can have more to go out and do good. There is something I said in a webinar. If you don't help humanity, you know what? You will help the taxman. The taxman is ready to take it. You either give it to the people in need or you pay the taxman, because there is no way you can get away with it. So I will leave it, Mr. David. Thank you for having me.
Wow, Brother, Brother Collins, thank you so much. I can hear the echo from your voice that education is definitely a key, because we need to know that to educate the affiliates and the relevance of us understanding how artificial intelligence functions in today's information technology market. That is, again, education. Thank you so much. We're so honored and blessed that you created time to be with us and have stayed this long with us, because I know when I travel, I know what it means having jet lag. So thank you. This is dedication for things that you enjoy and you support, because if you are not supporting, you will not be here. We appreciate you always, and all the forums that you do participate in as well. And keep doing it and keep educating. All right, at this stage, I'm going to say it's time for questions and discussions, and I'm going to pass it over to my co-moderator, my sister Joyce Hicks.
Oh, thank you, Debbie, so much. What a great webinar, you guys. This is just very enlightening. And right now, we're going to open up for questions. If you have a question that we have the experts here, we have them here tonight, and something that someone said may have sparked something in you, go ahead and raise your hand. I see Mamadou with his hand up. So go ahead, Mamadou, open your mic and just raise your hand if you have a question and we will call you. Thank you. Welcome, Mamadou.
Yes, thank you very much, Sister Joyce. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my beloved family. Am I audible, please? Yes. First of all, thank you very much for allowing me to say something. You know, I don't have a question. I just want to make some contribution to the amazing discussion they've given us tonight. You know, I just want to reinforce to our listeners, to our brothers and sisters who are here and who will be listening in future. You know, I want them to know the magnitude of what we have. Let me just give a scenario. Let's say God created this world and heaven, and he placed everything in this world, talking about resources and everything in this world. And he created Adam and Eve and told them to go out and multiply. And these two people, now we are talking about 8-point-something billion people in this world out of these two people. And all these 8-point-something billion, they all have their needs and wants. Despite all these resources that God placed in this world, about 8-point-something% don't have access to these resources. And now here comes Mr. Ash, who said, I'm going to address these needs of these 8-point-something billion people and their wants. So how am I going to do it? I'm going to create an organization and create solutions that will address these people's needs and wants. And he said, okay, I need people that will replicate myself because I can't do it by myself. And guess what? He was able to get about 1.4 plus million people. And these 4.4 plus million people are going to be the agents who are going to address these 8-point-something billion people's needs and wants in this world. If we are fortunate to be among these 1.4 million people, imagine all these 8-point-something billion people will have to pass through the 1.4 plus million people who will be going to address all their needs and resources. So talking about unlimitedness, just imagine 8-point-something billion will have to pass through the 1.4 million. So I really want people to know the magnitude of what they have in their hand and the responsibility they have. So the only thing you need to do, just like all other speakers have said, we just need to know what we have. Forget about the money that you will be using to address these people's needs and wants, because it's already been addressed by the creator, who is Mr. Ash. That's why everything he created is unlimited, because he knows the amount of people and problems that he is going to address. That's why everything he created is unlimited. The resources, the solutions that we are going to use to address these needs are unlimited. So, but if you don't know the magnitude, you don't know the model of this business, you don't know the concept of this business that you are going to use to address these people's problems, that's a problem. Because we are fortunate to be among the 1.4 million people that are going to address these people. So I'm just appealing to every founding members and affiliate to come to just know what you have. Don't worry about what you will be earning to solve this problem. Think about, because let's put aside all businesses that have been in existence, because all of them, none of them can address the problems, the needs and wants of this 8-point-something billion. But Mr. Ash's company, which is ONPASSIVE, he said he is going to address this problem. That's why all the time he been telling us, he been educating us, he been preparing us to know really what is ahead of us. So let us don't worry about, oh, how much am I going to make to address this? Think about the 8 point something billion people that you are going to target. So please, let us be rest assured that we are in good hands. The only thing we need to do is to learn and know what we have in our hands, that we are going to address the 8 point something billion people in this world. So thank you very much. I don't have a question, just a contribution to what our speakers have spoken tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mamadou. We appreciate you. That was great. It's like the 8 billion people is going to pass through the 1.4 million. Not saying that all of the people in the world are going to come in, but Ash has always said there's going to be a product for everyone. So imagine that the 8 billion with the B people that's going to come through the 1.4 million with the M. So the magnitude of that, it just kind of blows us away again with that, you know, those numbers. And numbers is one of the things tonight is unlimited. So we have the unlimited resources and the unlimited possibilities that we share on tonight. Tonight, right now, I'm going to call on my beautiful sister with a smile as big as Texas. And she is always here. She's always supporting. She is a wonderful sister. I love her and I appreciate her. And I am going to call on no other than the one and only Dr. Smiles, Dr. Benny. Thank you. The mic is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Joyce. I am honored to be here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Queen Julie Piere. I want to welcome each and everyone here. And just to let you all know that what I know is that our Heavenly Father owns ONPASSIVE. That's what I believe. But he handed it over to Mr. Ash Mufare. And Mr. Ash decided to say, yes, I will handle this company. I'm willing to take care of my people. His main goal is for humanity. Mr. Ash accepted the callings. Now, based upon this topic, the unlimited possibilities. Now, with this type of products coming up within this astonishing company, we are all, remember, just to let you all know that we do have organic products. With these organic products, it means that it's being built from scratch, right? Which is unlimited. We started with one, and more of these products will be coming up. I really appreciate Mr. Mate Degamo for presenting all these numbers, making me to fly. I appreciate Mr. Mate Degamo within this ONPASSIVE. Now, with the unlimited products, it makes me to smile, which is going to make each and everyone to smile as well. I want to thank each and everyone coming here. But now, when it comes to these products, with this possibility, the phrase that suggests what? The world without boundaries, where anything can happen at any time. Now, it reflects the idea that there are endless what? Possibility or opportunities, the choice, the path to explore, especially when you are open-minded, you are curious, unbounded by conventional limitation. Now, when it comes to this phrase as well, right, it appears to the context that it relates to what? Your personal growth, the innovation, the creativity. Now, it invites what? It invites the mindset where the limitations are seen as challenges rather than barriers, and potentials is seen and boundless. So when it comes to, again, with this personal development, with ONPASSIVE, it means that you can have potential to become anything you desire by setting your goals and working on them. You can achieve things that may seem beyond reach now. Now, remember that within this our amazing company in technological and innovation, the unlimited possibility refers to the idea that advancement in technology, which can open up new solutions to problems, creating what? Endless potential for what? Personal or future development. One more thing again. Now it comes to the creativity within this our astonishing company. The artists, writers, designers, they often embrace the unlimited possibilities as they can constantly reinvent the ideas to explore new styles, push boundaries in their work. At its core, it will call to think big, dream or dream bigger for each and everyone, for us to dream bigger and recognize that the future can be expansive as you can imagine. Now, I really want to thank those who have spoken before, Mr. Collins Manna, Miss Mino Miller, Engineer Michael, Sister Dr. Patience, our only Mr. Chris Johnson, Mr. Oliver Fonte. I really want to appreciate you all coming here. You guys spoke before. I know that I didn't really have to talk that much, but thank you so much, Queen Joyce, for giving me this amazing opportunity. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Dr. Benny, so much. Thank you for sharing. And I love when you said that, built from scratch, unlimited opportunities. And when you think about that, you know, it's from scratch. So you know that his ideas are just the genius is coming, you know, on a daily basis, and it just never stops because it's built from scratch. So, you know, he's going to build and rebuild and tweak and do all these things. And that was awesome, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much for everything that you do. And I said questions, but we also want you, if you have comments, just something to say about something that someone said. Marty or Chris, if you want to jump back in. I know Raphael had a question or some comments. I believe that you wanted to say something. Go right ahead, open up your mic. And you guys raise your hand, open your mic. And if you, something that someone said that just kind of radiates and you want to talk on it, go right ahead and open your mic. Raphael, welcome. Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you, Jace. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Julie, for this awesome platform that you have here. I haven't been in a while. I just thought I would come in and say thanks. I was at a function. I left the function. I said, let me go in and say hi to my passive brothers and sisters. You know, this is my family away from my family. And guys, I love you all. I try to send a love to you all every morning, to you that see my stuff on Facebook. But hey, I see that your topic is unlimited possibilities. I didn't hear all of the speakers that were on earlier because like I said, I was out. But hey, I just want to touch on this just for 1 minute. Can I have 1 minute, Julie? You know, with unlimited possibilities, with ONPASSIVE, it's going to be different from what it was before for me. All my working life, I've been limited to building someone else's dream, working for someone, just making sure that their dreams come true. But now with ONPASSIVE, guys, I don't know if you're feeling me, but with ONPASSIVE, we're going to be able to build the dream of Mr. Mafaro. And while we're doing that, we're going to be able to build our own dreams. You know, there's unlimited possibilities out there for building our dreams. You know, we don't have to be limited to just say, hey, let me work today, work this week, get paid, and can't stay on next week. You know, got to go back to work next week to build someone else's dream again. No, with ONPASSIVE, guys, I personally feel like we're going to be able to come in, build Mr. Mafara's dream, and start working on, I mean, matter of fact, we should start working on our dreams now because ONPASSIVE is only going to enhance that, guys. You know, our CEO has built this platform, and it's not limited to just one product, guys. Think about it. The products are numerous. When you think that you're fading away in the background with one product, there's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 other products that's going to pop up, and you're going to restart all that happiness, that joy is going to come back all again, guys. I am so excited about what's coming, guys. I love this company. I love being amongst all of you because all of you inspire me. There's no other, like I said before, there's no other family like this one. And I pray that God continue to bless each and every one of us. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you so much, Raphael. So good to see you. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad that you popped in to say hello. And I love what you just said, that the unlimited possibilities are going to look different from you. And I know a lot of us have done this as well. You worked all your life building someone else's dream. And now Ash has provided an opportunity to build your own dreams of unlimited possibilities. So yes, most definitely. Thank you. And Marty played a video earlier that just kind of, he dropped the mic and just blew us all away with some numbers, and what you were talking about just aligns with what he just said. And wow, you know, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be just amazing. Thank you again. And Sherry, I saw that you had your hand up, my beautiful sister. I love you. And I had the opportunity to meet Sherry, and she is just a sweetheart, sweeter than just sweeter than anything I could ever say. And I love Sherry. She's my sister. We had a good time. We enjoyed each other. We had so much fun. We laughed, we laughed and laughed. Sherry, Peter, and I, and we had such a good, I think it was the first time that it was early on in ONPASSIVE, and we got together, and she was in Michigan, and it's like, we will not miss this opportunity to meet up. And I tell you, when you meet Sherry, you'll feel the love and you'll just laugh like never before. So Sherry, thank you so much. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. Ditto back to you. You feel so good and comfortable and loved too, as Peter and everybody here and everybody who's going to watch this too as well. So I just had to come on here to talk because I know y'all know what I'm going to say. But anyway, unlimited, priceless. Got that? Priceless moments. Whether it be with we're getting that back in ONPASSIVE because of the system doing the work for us. For all the different products we'll have, because we're not going to just have digital products, folks. We're going to have things from A to Z and then some. They're going to help our world. So that's going to be unlimited. Unlimited ways to help our world. Who wouldn't want that? But back to the priceless moments. Because you can't buy back time. And when you're working all those jobs and you're driving 2 hours away to work, 2 hours back home, and you've worked all your life and you've read sweat and tears and never had time to be with your loved ones. Even if you only worked one job, that's taking away priceless moments from your loved ones and your family and the people you love. And that's what I love about ONPASSIVE. I have great priceless moments I've already gotten from all of you. And those are going to grow from more people who are going to see the true movement of this company. And it's the priceless moments that are going to help, that's going to bring them here. Because with the priceless moments, you'll also have the funds. Not saying you're going to be rich overnight. You'll have the funds that you can share those priceless moments with whom you wish, when you wish, and to help other places around the world to have more, so they can have more priceless moments. What an amazing magic moments this is. That our CEO, well, actually the higher power created first, and then brought back to our CEO of the company, Mr. Ashby Farm, my brother and his lovely wife, who decided they needed to share this with us. They know that our priceless moments need to become more with our loved ones so we can have a smile on our face. Because when you have a little more time on your hands, you have a smile on your face. When you have a smile on your face, you're apt to share that with somebody else in the world who may have needed that right that second because they were down and out. They needed to feel the love And when you have more of that spread throughout the world, so I call it a magical miracle. ONPASSIVE is your magical miracle to the world. And you are important, and you're going to be able to share those priceless moments with your loved ones, with your families, and new people that you've never met that are around the world, which I have here, which we will have more, which are going to be so amazing to watch this thing spread. So I'm going to need a crate full of Kleenex boxes because of the things that have already been shared here, the power, the love, the AI, the everything in one package. We don't got to go out anywhere. You get it all here. You get love. You get prayers. You get entrepreneurship. You get education, not knowing you get education. You get life-saving things here. Everything's in one pocket, one place, one miracle. I call it, when I call it the angels every morning, I call it our golden treasure box that's filled with all the amazing goodies that a CEO of the company created and his amazing team who worked tirelessly hours on not just my behalf and not just your behalf to get those priceless moments, but in the long run, so the world can have those priceless moments, to have more love, more peace, and more equal in this world. Drop the mic. That's all I have. I love you guys all.
Drop the mic, Sherry. Yes, most definitely. Thank you so much. Priceless moments that we cannot, that time we cannot buy back. But those priceless moments, they are precious. They are, you cherish those. So, cherish those moments and make sure that you take that time. As you said, you were going to be able to spend that time with family and friends that we have maybe have not been able to do so. But those moments are priceless. Some things you just can't get back. So yes, most definitely. Thank you, Sherry, so much. And I believe Sharon Whedon wanted to say something. If you would open your mic, Sherry, and welcome. Thank you.
Well, hello. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. My brothers and sisters from all over the world. Well, my best thing is what I love and what I always talk about is all these webinars and how we are blessed with all these webinars. And not only that we are going to do what we can do in our own backyard, it's what we can do together as a family. That is what makes this company great and what is going to take this company to the top. And we are going to be able to bless so many people around the world with our blessings from ONPASSIVE, and just as a big, huge family in whole. And we are wealthy because we have the heart and we have the love for each other. And we have the love for the people. And of course, we love our CEO, Brother Ashmafar. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for letting me speak. Short and sweet and right to the point.
Thank you so much. I love it. Sweet and right to the point. Thank you, Sharon, so much for being here. We appreciate you and your contributions so much. Thank you. And I'm going to call on my beautiful sister, Gemma. I know she wasn't expecting me to do that, but you're always here. We love you and wanted to hear from you on tonight. Thank you, Gemma.
I knew you would have done that to me. Hi, everyone. Unlimited possibilities. I'm sitting here thinking of what Mr. Ash has given to us. He gave us a roadmap of unlimited possibilities so we can follow. It's up to us to follow that road and not stumble on it at all. And there's one thing I'm going to say to you guys, and that's all I have to say because everyone has said everything that I wanted to say. So here's something I want to leave with you guys. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. So we have to take up the baton or whatever and run with it. We cannot sit down and say, okay, I'm going to wait for Apple to drop into my wallet, right? It's a company, it's a business. If we don't get engaged or we don't try to get other people in, we're not going to get any apples or any money, as Maddie was pointing out how it works. We have to stay engaged. We have to get other people involved. We kind of just sit back and say, hey, when are the apples going to fall? I don't see any yet. Can you tell me when I'm going to get money or when I'm going to get some apples? It does not work like that. God do not help anyone who do not help themselves. You can't sit down and say, hey, Lord, I don't have any food today. Give me some food. He gives you the tools and everything to do the things you need to do to get the food. You don't sit down and say, hey, put some food on my plate. It does not work like that. And a lot of people sit back and they say to themselves, I am waiting. Gemma, when am I going to get some apples? They're not engaged and not doing anything. And I am sitting here thinking, out of the 1.4 million of us, how many of us are really engaged on passive? How many of us really? But you're asking, when am I going to get money? You know, I've had so many people ask me the last week, what's happening? I'm not hearing anything, right? So that's my take, guys. Thank you for letting me speak. Thank you, Joyce. You always pick on me, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gemma, so much. I don't pick on you. I call you because I love hearing you speak. And that's why we call you, because you just dropped the mic. It's like when you said that, a roadmap of unlimited possibilities. It's your road, your road. No one can walk it for you. No one can run it for you. And what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit and wait for things to happen, or are you going to be the person that makes things happen? So yes, most definitely. Thank you so much, Jim. I appreciate you.
Thank you. And thank you, Maddie and Chris. You guys put me on the road. Remember that.
Yes, I did.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I love you guys. We have so much possibilities with us, you know. I wanted to say something that my sister Pat Perrin says all the time. I'm honored and blessed to be on ONPASSIVE and to have all of you as my brothers and sisters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gemma. We appreciate you. And we just, you know, I'm like, that's why we call you, because we may pick on you, but we love you because we love hearing you, and we love your wisdom and everything that you have to say so much. Thank you so much. I don't know if Jennifer, you wanted to say something. Ava is here. Thank you guys for being here so much. Bridget. And I start calling names, so, you know, but if you would love to make a contribution, please do so. Open your mic, and we would love to hear from you on tonight. And then we're going to turn it back over to Marty and Chris for final comments, and we will love to hear you if you're willing. Just open your mic and just to say hello. We thank you for being here. Jennifer Dickinson.
Okay, I'm not sure what to say, though. Everybody said everything, but yeah, I do feel blessed to have be here and ONPASSIVE and have you all as family. I enjoy you guys so much, and I've learned so much and grown so much. Just speaking in front of people and the unlimited possibilities. I guess it's you know, for me I guess a unlimited possibility would be actually speaking in front of people, because I would have never done that a few years ago. So it's just all the different people have come in my life, all the different things that I've learned. It's just amazing. And I just wanted to touch on something Michael said when he was talking about gifting to people. And when you're talking to people, I guess in a normal type of business, people are more tentative to get involved. But if you're gifting it to somebody and it's no financial burden to them, they're going to be more likely, like, who's going to turn you down? Everybody's going to say, sure, just, you know, give me a spot. And so you could really, you know, the possibilities of building your business are just unlimited by helping people out in that way. You're helping them, but you're also building your own business. So it's a twofold thing. So it works out for both of you. So, and if they build and continue building, it's just going to be unbelievable. So I just think that is a really great way to look at it, to go in and help other people out while you're building your own business. So that was just kind of struck me tonight. I missed a lot of the beginning because I was at work, so I don't know what everybody else said, but it's been great to be here, and that's all I have to say. Have a good night.
Thank you, Jennifer. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. And like you say, that gifting part, it's like paying it forward, and, you know, it's a two-way benefit, most definitely. Yes, thank you so much for your contributions. We appreciate you and love you. Thanks for being here. Bridget, if you would open your mic, you had something that you wanted to say. Thank you. Welcome. Good to see you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sister Joy. Oh, it's been a while.
Yes, you have an echo. I think you're.
Yes, I was. Is that better now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I'm so, so excited to be here today because it's been a while and I'm so happy. When I heard Brother Marty spoke and I was like, oh yeah, it's like full circle, brought everything back into perspective. And I'm so happy because honestly, speechless in terms of everything, because all I have to say is that everything that is going on now, we expected it and we know everything is going to be back to normal, and it's just normal. You know, we've been here from a long time and we've been expecting this, and everything is going to be fine. So I don't know what to say. Honestly, all I have to say, I'm speechless because we're in the right place at the right time. And all we have to do is just wait and expect what we have been waiting for, and it's all going to come back to us. And I have to wait. We just wait. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. We've been waiting for this for a long time, and everything is coming like it's expected, and we're fine. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Bridget. Yes, we are fine. Everything is falling into place like it should. And, we are just here. We're right there
Yes,
at the
yes.
break of everything coming together. So we are waiting patiently and we are blessed. Thank you so much. Good to see you on tonight. Thank you for being here. Sister Ava, I know. Thank you for being here. Such a
Hello.
beautiful smile, beautiful personality. Thank you. The mic is yours. Thanks.
Thank you. Good evening to everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon all over. Hi, Julie. Hi, Marty. Anyway, what can I say? I've also come in a bit late. I'm always the late son here. So I know many have said many things before me, but I've got nothing much to say. All I can say is that unlimited opportunities, what Ash hasn't given us. I mean, this is something that we just cannot imagine. I mean, who in their right mind would think of giving you something all, in a platter, ready for you to use? Nobody does that. Each one is so selfish, me, myself, and I. It's always MMI. In fact, only yesterday, I was talking to a founder, and I even lost my temper. Yes, I can lose my temper at times. Why? Because they turn around and, they have come so far. They are not engaged, not keeping in touch with anything. And like Sister Bridget was, I think somebody before me said, they only want to know, Gemma, what are we getting? You're not plugged in. You do not know what is going on, what is happening. They want to sell their foundership, membership. They want to sell it. I said, it's not possible. This is not a saleable item that you just cannot sell. And you just can't wait for something to come along. You also have to be engaged in it. Oh, they are fed up because it's taking so long. I said, it doesn't matter, because Ash owes us nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. It is out of the goodness of his heart that he's giving us all this. And if we can't learn how to appreciate this, then I don't think we should need to be here. Some of us are here for the money. All of us are here for the money. All. Let's not pretend. But how many there are out of the 1.4 million? How many of us are engaged? Over and over again, you see the same faces, always in the webinars, always with talk shows or something, or having this. It's always the same people. And yet the same people are getting battered by those who are not engaged. So this is something that you cannot, they don't seem to realize that unlimited opportunities we've got in life. And that too from a person who does not owe us anything. Whatever we paid, we got back. We got back everything. Plus he's given us, it's just a matter of time. God in his time gives us everything. So why not accept that in his time, he makes everything beautiful. So have a little patience, have that faith and trust. And the most important of all, have loyalty towards Ash. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, Ava. We appreciate you. Yes. Thank you for your contributions and for being here. You just always have so much positivity and great things to say. So thank you so much. Yes, we're here. We're in it to win it, and we are in a good place, and we're going to make the best of it, most definitely. Thank you. And I'm going to turn it over to my sister, Debbie, and she is going to finish up for us on tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We appreciate you. We love you guys so much. And thank you for your contributions. A great, great webinar. We appreciate everything, everyone, so much. Thank you, Debbie.
Wow, Sister Joyce, thank you. You're such a wonderful co-moderator, and I could not have asked to work with anyone better than you for today, of all days, because we have our brothers who started and they're still here with us. So I just want to say I'm taking this opportunity to just call in a couple of faces that I see pop up. Sister Patricia Parent was here with us right from the beginning, and I see that she is still here. And then Brother Kumaran Ajangwen from Malaysia was here with us as well. But Sister Patricia, if you're still here, please, you can proceed and just share your thoughts with us. Good
Excuse me,
evening and
Debbie.
once more welcome.
Earlier,
Good evening.
Patricia messaged
Well,
that. Oh, okay,
it's
Patricia, go
okay,
ahead. I
Manu.
was going to say.
Yeah, I've been listening all night and it's amazing webinar. It blows me away. Marty, I had a migraine. It's a triple migraine tonight after your presentation. I was doing some of the numbers. Whoa, folks, it's unlimited. I'm with you always. I have to thank Minu for the poster, because if we stop and think about our hearts, I always say it's every speck of my heart that I love you. If we take each speck as a tool, like Marty was talking about, I found a quote that says, "We are only as good as our tools, ourself and each other." There were so many tools given tonight. Each person is a tool. They educate us. We get to listen. We get to learn. So that quote, "We are only as good as our tools," we are the tools. It's ourselves and each other in this business that Mr. Ash Mafara has given us the opportunity. Unlimited mindset, unlimited possibilities, unlimited hearts. That's what we are. And we must understand it. I went to my doctor. I have to tell you this story because it's endless possibilities. I went to my doctor today and I couldn't pronounce his name. It was Ashcan or something like that. And he introduced himself and he said, "You can call me Dr. Ash." My heart just opened so big. Who has a CEO, Mr. Ashmafara, and who has a doctor, Dr. Ash? Whoa, this was endless possibilities because he's talking about the natural healing for me. He said, "You have to get off your medication." I knew that. Like I told Chris, when I came out of the hospital, they gave me 11 prescriptions. I was not on 11 prescriptions in the hospital, but that's what they sent me home with. So the endless possibility was, okay, I stopped those. I never took a one. I feel great today. My doctor says, "Your chest is clear. Everything is good." He says, "But that's for today." But I said, I live for today. Tomorrow is not here. Endless possibilities for today. It's opening my heart tonight. I was able to share. And I'm grateful, thankful, and blessed. And so honored and proud to be a part of ONPASSIVE and to be able to be on webinars. Sister Julie, you rock. I love you. I love your education programs. I love them. Sister Joyce and Sister Debbie, awesome moderating. One day, maybe Engineer Mike will teach me this the same way he's taught you to. He's in Canada, but he never asked me. That's okay, Engineer Mike. I met you. I stood beside you. I hugged you. That's the important part of ONPASSIVE, is to meet each other, have the hearts, always be with you always. That'll stay with me, because I am with you always. And I am with ONPASSIVE 100, 1,000, 1,000,000%. Every unlimited possibility. So I did with some writing tonight, and I thought, I'm going to say it. I don't know if it's going to help anyone. Let your vision be one that sees the limitless potential in every situation. A mindset rooted in generosity expands your perception of what's achievable. Instead of viewing challenges as barriers, see them as stepping stones towards growth and connection. With every act of giving, you nurture a cycle of kindness that inspires others to do the same. I pray each day to my Heavenly Father, and I pray that I can inspire someone, just one person. One person, that's all we have to do. Change one person's life. And if 1.4 million of us do that daily, weekly, whoa, endless possibilities, endless mindset, endless hearts. This is ONPASSIVE through and through. Thank you, everyone. I'm grateful, thankful, and blessed to be here with you and to be able to speak tonight. I didn't turn my camera on. Well, I guess I did. You can see the poster. But thank you. Thank you, Sister Debbie, for allowing me to speak.
Wow, Sister Queen Pat Parent, thank you so much. It's such an honor hearing your voice. You always support, and you've been here and you always support. And yes, you did have a good migraine. Isn't that awesome? And then those numbers from Brother Matthew at the beginning did make that migraine to be even quadruple. So I'm glad you shied away from the medication because now you're good. The side effects of some of the medications might have been creating issues for you, and you're listening with your one heart. And yes, we should expand what we're able and capable of achieving, because what we perceive is what makes us. And some of us sometimes take it for granted that the little things which come our way through somebody can be minimized. But you take it that your ASH physician gave you something that you needed, and you're here with family. We always will be here for you. We have you in our daily prayers. Thank you for always supporting what your heart looks up to. And yes, we are in an unlimited platform. ONPASSIVE is not going anywhere. It has come here to stay, and it needs people with an open heart, unlimited time to give, just like you do. Thank you once more, Sister Pat. All right, I'm going to call on Brother Kumaran, Malaysia, representing Malaysia, Singapore. Welcome.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. Um, uh, good morning and good late evening to my family, the other side of the world. First, I like to say thank to Julie, Sister Julie, because the webinar you are organizing now is like have taken over 360, partly because we have the brothers Marty and Brother Chris Johnson is here, but it's okay for Redford is he can't make it. But then the live updates, we no need to wait for the 360. So we get Marty to share all the updates, you know. So I'm very happy that I can always hear to listen and get the latest updates and get charged with more positive, like what Sister Emma was sharing, you know, very powerful. And Sister Awa, you know, you have to get all this, get charged, and by this you get more motivated. And I personally like to say thanks to Brother Marty, because now you are sharing the numbers you know, in the YouTube. That's is very powerful. It's something like saying that we are getting near to the door. It's just a matter of time when the gold mine is going to open. So thank you. And I like to say hi, Dr. Benny. Your hairstyle shows that you are supporting the new president. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Kumaran. You are such a support to your group, because I know you always have a lot of avatars, and that's your specialty with artificial intelligence. I cannot wait to see how you're going to be doing that with ONPASSIVE when everything is out and flowing. Appreciate you, and thanks for your comments. I'm going to call on Brother Vital if he has any comment. And then after that, it will be Brother Chris. Brother Vital, I see you in the house. Do you have any comment or any add-on to what our previous speakers have said?
Debbie, are you talking to me?
No, Vital Smart.
Okay, I love Vital.
I see he's in the house, but maybe he's not in a position to speak. Brother Chris, since I'm not seeing him anywhere to speak, I was going to get back to you to thank you for the dedication, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in Michigan very soon, or in Chicago. But in the interim, please, we want to hear some final words from you. We appreciate you very much. Your final thoughts, please.
Final thoughts is find joy and peace in your life and you will be happy. I personally believe that this company is going to bring peace and joy to you and your family, and it's going to spread throughout the world. That's my final thoughts. Thank every one of you for being bright. Thank you for having faith, and thank you for just being you. Miss Debbie, I would love to see you in Chicago or Michigan. back to you.
Thank you very much. Those are just sweet, kind words, especially for this season. November is thanking our Creator for all the good things, so whatever we have been showered with from birth to present, no, regardless of what it is. And then the season of joy again coming, the birth of whomever we believe in, come December for those who do believe. But otherwise, whatever you believe in, this is the period to start being grateful and thankful for life itself. I appreciate you, Brother Chris. And I'm going to call on our one and only, the numbers person, Brother Marty. Over to you for your final thoughts.
The numbers guy. Anyway, those numbers have always been there, okay? I just put them together. Yeah, my final thought is the downside to ONPASSIVE or this company is, although I know thousands of people now, I also know a thousand things that people are having trouble with, or problems, or illness, or sick. And that's devastating, I know. But a lot of things in life, I just want to say, you know, I wrote this down and made a clip out of it, but, and this worked for me in my life, so that's why I want to say it. When you look in the mirror, learn to see who you want to be. Who would you like to become? Walk with purpose. Will start to bring to you the life person you inspire to be. When we talk with intention, competence, reflect in qualities we most admire, and by grounding ourselves in integrity and character, we nurture the values we wish to embody. Each small step, each day, brings us closer to who we are meant to be. Through these simple but profound actions, we transform from within, moving steadily forward to our true potential. And I wanted to say that because we talk about unlimited potential, unlimited, and the thing about unlimited, one thing about it is the conversation about it is unlimited. We've been here over 3 hours. We could go 6 more, but it'd be crazy. But the beauty of the company and this situation is everything that you mention, you tie it to something else, you can find a way that to grow into unlimited. And that's amazing. To be able to give people, look, you can, if you're able to hand somebody $100, that's one thing. But if you're able to hand somebody hope and life-changing, the $100 is great, but it'll be gone. If you can give somebody hope, that's life-changing. And there's one thing I know. I know a lot of people on the news, you always hear about the bad, the ugly, the nasty. But I know for a fact, giving feels really, really good. A lot more than receiving. And if we have 1 million of us giving and offering people not $100, not $500, but being able to offer them hope, I don't know what value that is. All the numbers I gave you tonight doesn't even make the tip of what hope could mean to somebody's life. So, you know, and by the way, if you had 40 products, you'd make $1 million a month. But anyway, I'm not going to go there. I'm just letting you know that could happen. But no, I mean, I just want to tell people I'm a numbers guy privately, like if I'm talking to Mike Ellisman, but I really don't like to talk about it because I want people to be driven from each other. If you have everything else, and we do, we have the products to be state-of-the-art, we don't even have to worry about it. We're going to get targeted traffic because we can buy it and direct it, and it's just amazing, as Collins told you. The one thing, the 2%, if we're lucky, that we should be doing, my opinion, is sharing hope and giving water to the thirsty, putting a roof over the homeless, and lifting up humanity. And that could be done with a gesture. That could be done with, here's a business you could get in and hand them the business and say, here's what you got. Here's what you need to do. I'm going to help you get started, and let it go. That is something that will feed them forever, right? You're teaching them. You're giving them the canoe, the fishing pole, and the bait. And they can get fish and eat for the rest of their life. But really, we are dream makers. It started with Ash, but he's going to give us the gift of dream making. And I think we should spend the 2%. He did the 98 and share it. Because I guarantee when you give somebody the hope and the absolute bare minimum of limitless, it will light up their day forever. No matter how bad your day is today, there's one good thing about it. It's temporary. We're all just visitors here. None of us are leaving here alive. But while we're here, if you could paint the world a little different color, and you can hand out 1 million little paintbrushes, and they hand out 1 million, and they hand out 1 million, go out in space, you'll look down, and the color will be a little bit different. It'll never be 100%, but I think we do our share, and that would make Ash the happiest man on the planet. So, and I want to pay it forward any way I can of lifting people up. And I believe in lifting people above yourself, because if you shine the light on others, trust me, the reflect is so bright. The reflection you need sunglasses. So anyway, that's all I have, and thank you. And I'm losing my voice. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Brother Matthew. I heard so much from what you just shared in your closing remarks. And besides integrity and of your character, you talked about reflection. And a portion of it is all blessed and the 2%. And I know you and Brother Chris are here. There are some forums that have come up with some of those things that you mentioned. One of them is Old Passion Singapore. They have different groups where people have aligned with the dream and the passion, and they're planning in anticipation. So whatever comes in could be shared with those various factions and communities that need blessings of one sort or another. So that is the power of hope in ONPASSIVE, in certain aspects of the forums that we have. I just thought I should share that because you have that wish and it is being handled in other platforms. So the prayers are being answered. Yeah, they are being answered by a lot of people who are sharing in you. So thank you so much coming to speak and put out your heart out there. It's very educational. And if anyone has missed this today, they will not miss it in the future. And if there's any age group that has missed it today, they will not miss it in the future, because the internet is a very, very vast area where things like this will be out there, and it's quite educational. And we hope that you'll be able to continue to do what you do, not just educating yourself and others, but those of us who are willing and always available to learn. Thank you, Brother Marty. I'm going to turn now to the one and only sister who is always in that beautiful island where the sunshine is there 24/7. And she's the one who brought us here today so she can give us her final thoughts for the night. Sister Julie, appreciate you. Thank you so much for giving us this platform and your patience for being with us. And the microphone is yours.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. Wow, wow, what a great webinar tonight. Great topic, endless possibilities. But one thing I need to remind us all that we need to put in the work to receive and to share in all of the possibilities that we have present before us. Thank you everyone for great sharing. Thank you, first of all, for Marty DeGamo and Chris Johnson for coming along, Collins, Oliver, and everyone else who came, Minu, everyone else who came and joined us. Thank you for those who are loyal and come back week after week to this great platform where we learn together, we share ideas, we empower each other. One thing we need to do, continue leaning on each other, continue this network of love and strength and encouraging each other that we have started with ONPASSIVE. What a beautiful family we have. For me, I cannot stay away from ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is my life. And I thank God every day for the gift of ONPASSIVE. I thank God every day for Mr. Ash Mufarah. Let us continue to pray for him. His task is not getting any easier. So let us always lift him up in prayers. Let us continue to lift each other in prayer. Some of us are going through some turbulent times. There are deaths in some families, sicknesses, illnesses, all kinds of troubles. But for those of us who believe, if we trust in God, He's going to make it possible for us. So thank you once again. Thank you, admin team. You know yourselves, Dr. Benny, great webinar, great moderation, Sister Joyce and Sister Debbie. Dr. Benny, thank you. Dr. Pats and Engineer Mike, Dr. John, who's not present with us tonight. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. Thank you and good night.
Amazing. Love you guys.